it's like that. Positive energy. Calm. Positive. Calm. Yeah. You see me, might sound hard than a trap, but I ain't gonna talk no gibberish. I'll talk facts about how we've all been lied to, but we don't care about that. Constant distractions, all setbacks with iPhones and iPads, all that crap. Can't get rid of it, even though at times I'm a hypocrite, struggling, but I never tell myself I'm gonna quit. League of my own, I'm hardly seen around of that goes. Third eyes open like nobody knows I'm crazy. The most people don't know, so I speak my mind, cause that's what I chose. When I talk real talk, then I expose, cause I got a lot to say, cause I know not just that, the feelings inside most. It's positive energy. I'm about that positive energy. I know that positive energy, that's what I'm bringing, and that's what I'm meant to be. Yeah, positive energy. Yeah, positive energy. Yeah, positive energy. That's what I'm on, and that's what I'm meant to be. I'm about that positive energy. I know that positive energy. I'm like positive energy.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the world famous, well, at least the Bristol famous.
Nah, it's world famous, bro.
Right,
we got followers in New Zealand, America, Australia,
Jamaica,
loads of other little European countries, Spain, France, all those things there. So we're international out here.
All right, so the world renowned, the number one Ross Barnett show. Welcome, people. So, another big week. And I think this episode here, this has been one that so far there's definitely been the most buzz about. Yeah. So without further ado, and I know normally we do the introductions and then we kind of chop it up, and we're going to do that the same thing this week. But I want to welcome to the set this week's guest, man like Supreme BS5.
Respect, people.
What are you saying, fam?
Gang. We said.
Looking my cool like.
We said down here. Cool, Barnett. Nice teas, by the way, guys. Nice teas.
Yeah, respect for hooking us up with the Wallstreet teas.
For me?
Yeah, that's a good look, man. Thank you.
Welcome. Suits you, man.
Thank you. Yeah. We're gonna rock these.
What's up, world? What's up?
Oh man, so look, welcome to everybody who's coming in. We got a really good episode lined up for you today, and I know a lot of you want to hear the real, and you want to hear what's what from this guy's mouth. So we're gonna go into that. But Bon, what you saying, fam? It's only right that we kind of do this in the normal fashion, as far as you giving us an update on whether your beard's got any grayer in the last 7 days, bruv. So what's good?
No, yeah, it has got grey still. It's going to be coming off soon though, so you know.
Are you shaving? Yeah.
Yeah, I got to take it off, man. I got to change it up. The people out there asking for a change. So if you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, you better sit down and pay attention and make that change.
Do you like dye that?
Nah.
Yeah, of course not, bro.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, what, you thought you dyed the grey? Trying to go for that distinguished look.
Give them the Gandalf look, you get me?
Yeah, nah, it's just there, innit? Yeah. Wisdom. I'm a wise guy. Everybody knows that watches the show. I'm a wise guy.
Yeah, it's been shaped as well, innit?
Yeah, I shaped it just before I come.
You know what? Swear down, I just thought the reason that your shit looked like that, because you just were just not going to the barbers, bruv. I actually just thought that was the case.
No.
That's the whole look.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you're sick, bro.
I know. That's why I got the cap on, everything. It's an image, man.
Hey, shout outs to man like Benny, though.
Well, shout outs to Benny Ben.
Every time I've been hearing about Benny Ben, since I've been hearing about him, the thing, and I want to tell everybody at home, listen, I want to tell everybody at home, this thing is raw professional. I thought I was going to say, yeah, me us on top of the income and, off Grosvenor Road, we've got a little thing upstairs in the bathroom. Like, this is some professional shit. Shout outs to you, though.
We're up at top of Slicks. The window's open. It's been smashed. There's a breeze.
Yeah, was this a gold seal platinum records on the outside?
Mad thing.
Yeah. So man, respect for coming through, and thanks to everybody who's tuning in. So I just want to say big up to everybody who is in the studio as well. So salute to Benny Ben. Salute to. Can we announce? I know we can't announce, but can we announce the other people who's here? Yeah. So basically, I want to say a big warm welcome, Ross Barnett Show welcome to man like Deadly from R3AL Ent.
Gang.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking to him a little bit later on.
R3AL Ent / Wallstreet
Coming
ENT.
off the back of that fire video that's basically in the streets now with P Money. So we're going to be talking about that.
Y'all want to know?
Y'all want to know.
That's actually playlisted in a lot of places in the UK right now. Shout out to man like Raider in the building as well.
Come on.
Gang.
When I didn't
Legend
know Raider was coming. Well, neither of us did.
You probably didn't want me to mention him, but I'll mention him anyway. Just to hype up my thing. I got celebrities with me right now.
Yo, when I saw him, I was like, yo, you're the guy from Red Bull, isn't it? Like, yeah, so respect.
He's not the guy from Red Bull. He's
No,
the
but
guy
he
from
was
everything.
No, but he was the best. He was the best person on that Wolves team. That's not even being biased.
That's true.
That's genuine.
Nah, for real.
He was the best, and in fact, that was kind of the general consensus, isn't it? Everyone was saying that.
Yeah.
So
Raider lives this and breathes this from time, man.
Okay, well, big up, welcome. So look, everybody who's tuning in, I want to say welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Good evening to Kim Strange. Got to always shout out Kim from early. Been a supporter from day. Good evening to Nikki J. Shout out to Rax. Shout out to Brian.
Shout out to my cousin Rax. Don't just skip over Rax like that.
What do you mean? Like, Rax is like, he's loyalist, fam. He's been with us from the
I
beginning.
don't care about that. He's the one who showed me the game.
Okay.
Any haters that got blame Rax, he showed me the roads first. Sorry, cuz, I had to do it to you. Yeah?
Rax has always kind of liked that flag. You remember when Rax had the Calibra and he had the TV? He's always like that.
He got that from me, man. I told him to get that.
He's
man.
always like that. So you don't hold it. So you gave him credit before and now you take it.
Nah, that's my cousin, man. My older cousin showed me the game. Shout out to Rax. You know, it's bare love for you, cuz.
Big up to Mujahid as well. Old school Bannerman Road, man. Do you remember Mujahid from Bannerman Road, fam?
I'd have to see a picture, bro. My memories are shot.
People. Shout out to Len. What you saying, Len? Shirley, Dan, everybody who's tuning in, man.
Who's Len?
Welcome.
Limbo.
Oh, come on. Limbo, man. Foundation, hustle for freedom. Yo, man's hustling for freedom every day out here, bro. If you follow me on any social medias, you'll know that I'm hustling for freedom. So I rate that name and I rate that brand. You get me?
Yeah, it's a good. It's doing things.
Support that.
As always, support that.
All.
So look.
Yo, make sure you're sharing as well, guys.
Yeah, everybody
Make sure
share up the ting, man. Share up the ting. I know people's ears are burning right now, so just share up the ting so it can reach their ears. You get me? Before we start, can I just say that when we're agreeing, we have not had no prep talk of what you can and cannot ask me.
No prep. No prep.
And we are agreeing right now that we're not going to talk about any irrelevant persons.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
if we don't mention your name, you're irrelevant. Okay. Cool.
The Ross Barnett show early. All right. So listen though, real talk. Like a few days ago, I put up a post on my personal gram page to say that you're coming on.
Yeah.
And I basically put the statement out to my circle and just said, yeah, Preem's coming on. He's a friend of mine, but I've got to obviously do justice today, innit? So I'm gonna have to kind of go in as if I ain't fucking with you.
Just act like you don't know me, fam.
Yeah.
Do it for the people. That's what they want.
All right, I'm gonna do it for the people. So first things first.
We'll just put to the side that I'm your son's godfather from now.
Oh shit! Hold on. So look, many people don't know this, and I think there's even been speculation about how long I've known this guy. I've known this guy since primary school, innit? From Bannerman Road, since I was about 6 or 7. I went to Bannerman Road from St. Nicholas.
Bannerman Road. Shout out to Bradley Burrows. Shout out to Darren Usherwood. Shout out to
Hamilton.
Daniel Gordon. Yo, it's lit, bro.
Yeah.
Original BS5 Eastern Mans, bro.
Early.
You see me in all these different cities, just know that's what I rep. BS5. I got it tattooed on there somewhere. I'll show you that in a bit, but yeah.
Early. All right. So look, first things first, brother, and I think I just want to jump straight into it. Yeah,
go for it.
So one of I would say kind of the biggest, I don't know if it's fair to say issues, but biggest things people kind of associate with you, and as ruffled some feathers, is the King of Bristol title. Yeah? You knew this was coming, didn't you?
Yeah, I was going to bring the crown, but I didn't want to overdo it. So
Okay,
I'm saying I don't want you lot to hate me early, so I didn't bring it still. But it
So-
will be featuring in my video that will be in the intermission.
The crown, yeah?
The crown.
All right. Look out for the crown. So the King of Brist title, just break that down. Tell us where that came from, and kind of address anybody who isn't happy about you calling yourself that.
They're not happy. Alright. I know they're not happy. They just don't tell me to my face. I hear it all through whispers and comments and all this kind of shit. But yeah, the King of Brist thing was like this. I've been doing music since I was 16 or whatnot. And Bristol's always had this kind of thing that they rate other people from other cities.
Yeah.
And like, this is not causing no controversy or anything. Like, I'm not in no problems and no. But remember, like back in the days, man was toasting and DJing and all that. I was always into rap. Do you know what I mean? Man was at Black FM. Man was at Carnival. You know what I mean? Shout out to man like Niley. You know what I mean? Shout out to man like Ruben. They was the hardest to me. But yeah, from them days, like, man was doing all that kind of stuff, and obviously we was all rating that. And then it got to a stage where, you know, a couple people from different areas started to come in and move in, and people started to rate them. Like, you know, we got bare slangs from different people from different areas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, one of the people that was here was like Pilo,
Mm-hmm.
and like Pilo was going in, do you know what I mean? He was doing the DJ, and then he was later moved on to the rapping, and do you know what I mean? And he was like a continuation like of a 24/7 and them.
Yeah.
Shout out to 24/7.
Yeah.
Ian, Marcel, Adrian, all them man there, do you know what I mean? Carl.
Early.
What else am I missing from there? Is that it? It was kind of
I think those are the key people.
yeah, no, shout
Obviously, Schema as well, innit? Marcel.
Yeah, I said Marcel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
And obviously, Pilo kind of come off the back of them. And I remember he was always in, and we was always going about Pilo. And then one day I looked on him. Obviously, Pilo used to come to my yard, like, we was cool. And then I seen he had, like, SW9 tatted on him, you get me? And I was like, oh, so everybody rates Pilo, but he got, like, SW9 tatted on him. But I rate this end, you get me? So it was like, I was rapping, and I thought, yeah, because he was obviously in Bricky and all them things, I was like, yeah, well, I rate my ends, like, do you know what I mean? And I got the BS5 tatted on me, do you know what I'm saying? And then as time progressed and that, I just see a lot of people in Bristol like rating other different people, other different ends. So I just said, you know what? It's a marketing. It was marketing as well. Because end of the day, like, I've been in jail, and then it was like no one knowing what Bristol was about. I've been different ends. Like, I will tell man, I'm taking this from now. I am the person who has been to the most different ends from this city. I've been to so many different ends that man is scared to go to. Chain out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, watch out.
Yeah.
And I'll come up to you on your block. What's good? I'm from Bristol. You good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you from Bristol? Yeah, right. And I always just, that's how I do my thing, bruv. You get me? So it was like, when I started spitting and that now, and I started, obviously, at first, obviously, when we was in our thing,
yeah,
it was a thing of, I was managing the group, flinging one or two verses there. Then when I started to take myself seriously, because a lot of people didn't take this music seriously on this journey, and then I started putting money into other people, into myself, I was coming up with, well, you know, what am I? Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm the king of Bristol. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I do, in my head, I am the best rapper. I've been on the road. Anything that man want to talk about, I've basically done. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not even proud of a lot of the stuff that I've done, but I can say that. So if you want to talk road, yeah, we know Preem's done road. If you want to talk food, I don't do that. Preem's done food. If you want to talk pen, Preem's done that. Do you know what I mean? Like, so in the day, and if you want to talk music, now I mean, I'm the best rapper. That's how I feel. And in the day, people don't like that, but if you don't think you're the best rapper, stop rapping, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people in the city, they get too sensitive when you say, oh, yo, I'm the best rapper, and well, so what are you saying? You're harder than mine, man. It's like, shut up, man. Like, I'm the best rapper, innit? Like, when I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror, he's the best rapper, innit? Like, simple as that. So, you know, and I said, yeah, call myself the king of Bristol, and that was it.
Okay.
I mean, and I will say to you lot, I'm not the king of anybody in the city, bruv. I am a king from Bristol. See, a lot of man didn't get that because obviously they're slow and they just got feelings and stuff. But I am a king from Bristol. You are also a king, a queen, a prince, a princess from Bristol. That is the thing behind it. But I don't have to explain myself to people who don't want to know me enough to really know what I'm about. I'm not no one's king, bruv. I'm a king from Bristol. But when I go away and I say, yo, I'm from Bristol, I'm the king of Bristol, people's like, yeah. Oh, you know this man? I say, yeah, I know that man. And that's it. But at the end of the day, you know, I've been saying it for what, 7, 8 years? No one ain't come thump me in my face yet. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Okay,
Mm.
okay. just to kind of go left for a minute, like, and we're gonna come on to the jewels and all of that. But I
Shout
had
out to Wall Street Finery.
Yeah, Wall Street Finery. But I had a conversation with somebody in December, right? And I just basically went and linked some people that I haven't seen for a long time. And we're talking, and your name came up, and what they kind of said was what you said. They was like, Preem, he always seems to be everywhere, and he's always associated with the right people at the right time. Because people, you know what it's like. People do put in calls, so it'll be people like you said. You might go to an ends and a person's like, "Well, who are you?" Yeah. Those people do sometimes put in calls. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Those calls come back and say, "Oh, do you know this person?" Yeah. So like I've heard that that there have been calls made, been like, "Yeah, do you know this guy?" Like about you. So
I get calls to say that man was asking about them calls.
Yeah. Those calls do.
Yeah, I get those all the time.
I got no problem with no one checking my record. You get me?
Yeah, Gotta respect that. Okay. So we kind of touched briefly on you getting into the music, but and I don't know how much people really know too much about your early history. Yeah. But before you kind of came onto the roads, and we're not going to focus on that too much.
Yeah, not too much.
Yeah. But you had a tough time during your teens, yeah.
I'm way bigger than the roads.
Yeah, but you had a tough time during your teens.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that?
A tough time during my teens. I mean, there's certain things I don't really want to touch on. You can just wait for the book and that, but...
Okay.
But no, on the road, like, when you say tough times, what do you mean, like...
What led you to the road?
Oh, what led me to the road was basically, single parent with 6 kids, you get me? My mum, shout out to my mum, she did the best she could. She had a couple, spouses around. They wasn't really making it. She was doing 1+ jobs. It was hard. And, it was just like, man just got drew to the roads. Like, like everyone's always said, oh, the teacher said man wouldn't be shit and that. Like, my teacher's like, yo, you got a bright future. You just got to focus and you got to concentrate. And I just couldn't concentrate, brother. I was going through some serious shit at home. Man went through, like, foster care for a spell. And that's got nothing to do with my mum being a bad mother. It's just the fact that I was just rebellious, you get me? Just due to certain spouses and, people want to beat the shit out of a man, like, at home, and I just wanted to be away from it, so I kept running away, and police kept coming to the mill or Docklands to look for me, and then I ended up in foster care for a year, you get me?
Okay.
But yeah, I ended up going home after that, but I left home at 14.
Yeah.
I left home at 14, I was living at certain friends' houses, shout out to man like Delmar, and his mum and his sister, they put me up for a long while. Shout out to man like Dwayne Barrett and his mum, like, they put me up for a while, like, while I was trying to get to the age where you was eligible to get a bedsit.
Okay. Yeah.
A lot of times, like, man was out on the roads, like, homeless, bro, like, sleeping in cars and things, like, checking cars and just going around all night just trying to check a car because I didn't want to go back home, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And these things just lead to you being on the roads, bro, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I started to look up to certain big mans in Pars and East and seeing what they got. I said, yeah, I want to get that. So that's what led man to the road.
Yeah. And then the reason I wanted to get that out of you is because, again, on the surface, a lot of people will look at you, they'll look at the jewels and the trappings, but they don't know that struggle.
Yeah,
so
I see a silver spoon still.
Yeah, I think it's relevant for people to know, actually, man came
people that meet me, they end up knowing that straight away.
Okay.
But everybody always goes with what everybody else says, so it's nothing you could do about that.
Yeah.
Always go to the source.
Yeah, always.
Definitely.
All right. So I think the next chapter that I saw was BS5.
Yeah.
But what were your kind of rapping exploits before that? Because did you have an association with Kels, and did you do something there?
Yeah. Basically, it was my cousin Rax. Shout out to my cousin Rax again.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he had his brethrens, MC Kels, Lynx, Chrissy Chris, JNR, SP27, Mixmaster M, and like, as I said, I was always trying to be out my house, innit? And I was always in Rax's yard. He used to let me play like the Sega and that, do you know what I mean? And he'd be like, oh, I'm going studio, and I'd be like, yeah, and he'd leave me in the yard, do you know what I mean, to play the stereo, play the games and that. And then he'd be like, oh, I'm going to studio. And I was like, oh, can I go? He's like, nah, just cotch in it. I was like, cool. And then I was like, nah, let me come though. So then one day he brought me to the studio. And then, man, they ended up calling themselves, can't remember. The committee, yeah, they called themselves the committee, but it was Black Story and 3PM, and then they was doing the tune, and I said, can I come studio? Rax let me come studio, Mixmaster M let me in the studio,
Okay.
because everybody else didn't want me to come in the studio. And then I heard what was going on, they had a beat, and I said, oh, can I go on the beat? And he was like, yeah, go on, because I just was about, I was just like a nag, innit? I was on everyone's case. So they was like, come with the verse, and I was like, So basically, it was like summer holidays, so I went London for summer holidays and I took the beat. No, I didn't even take the beat. They just said, come with a verse. So I went away to London for summer holidays to my nan. Rest in peace, my nan, because I only knew her for like less than 2 years. But that was one of the times, as soon as she met me, she was like, come here everything, you get me? So, big up Naomi Shaw, R.I.P. Nan. But yeah, when I was down there for summer holidays, that one summer holidays, I just wrote this mad verse, you get me? And I came back, showed it to Woes. Shout out to Nolan. Shout out to Mark.
Woes. Yeah.
Shout out to man like Mark Sterling. Them two was like Pete Rock and C.O. Smooth.
Yeah.
They knew everything about
early.
Music. They was on it early, bruv.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to man like Marlon as well.
Mark taught me how to rap still.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That man was like, no, and then you just go dance through it, and yeah. But yeah, I come back to the studio with the verse. They let me on the end of the verse. The thing was ton up. Ting Westwood played it on his show. Shut your mouth.
Oh, them times, yeah? Early.
Come on.
Okay.
Ting Westwood played it on the show, bro, Radio 1.
Okay.
And he was just saying, who's that little kid on the end? Because that sounded like a mouse, you get me?
Yeah.
And then he come Bristol a couple times. He invited us on stage. We ripped that a couple times. I was saying the same verse for about 10 months. It was mad.
Yeah.
You know them ones there.
Yeah.
And that was it, bro. That's what started me wanting to be a rapper. I think once I got on that stage and I seen how people was reacting, I was like, yeah, man, that's it.
Yeah. Okay, so take us up to BS5 then. How did the whole BS5 thing come together?
What happened then is like I had the thing inside me that I wanted to rap, and I didn't know nothing else. That was like a couple of years after that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't really write too much bars, I think. And then I met man like Ross. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we was cool from before, but it was just like, he was like, yo, Prima making beats. I'm like, you making beats? He's like, playing me a couple of beats. It's like, oh, on the PlayStation. I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, he's playing me the beats. I said, these are hard. Now, obviously, I was rolling with my brethren G. Shout out to man like G Shop.
Shout out to Shock, man. Shout out to Shock.
Shockavelli, Greg, whatever you know him as. And he was just like, you know, me and him, we was just doing our little thing, you get me? And I was like, bro, I want to do some music, I want to try and do something positive, what we're doing. And he was like, yeah, go true. So, got some equipment, put it in my flat.
Yeah.
My flat that my cousin gave me.
Yeah. Salute to Rax again.
Shout out to Rax again.
Yeah.
And yeah, man just built a studio in the spare room, bruv. And I think, what did we get? The IKEA was about that. That man went to Argos and got a little wardrobe, put it in there. That was the booth.
Yeah.
Man had to throw a blanket over their head when we was spitting in there. Remember?
And it was hot as well.
Man was sweltering after a 16, bro. But it had to be done. You get me?
Yeah.
And that was it. It was me and you that started it.
And salute to Roger Davis, because that's who we bought our S3000. Was it S3000 or S2000?
Not Roger. Peter.
No, Roger, fam. Roger.
What?
Roger. Because, see, the history was, I started going to Roger's yard.
Okay.
Because obviously I was making beats on PlayStation. Mm-hmm. I started to go to Roger's yard, and Roger used to let me just go in his yard and just make beats. So I started to just be in the studio.
Okay.
And then that's what it was. And I said to Roger, I think Roger said to me that he was interested in selling his equipment.
Okay.
And me and you went halves on the first bit of equipment. But this is the joke. So whatever the amount was, Preem had to come up with his half. Preem was like, yeah, bam, there's his money, innit? Them times, I'm young, innit? So I'm grafting. I won't go into it, but I'm grafting. So I remember, like, I gave, like, Roger a little bit of my P, and then he rung me up about 2 weeks. He's like, yo, I need the rest of that P, bro. I'm putting this with that weekend. I had to go and... But it was all good. But that was the beginning. That was the beginning.
1,000%,
okay.
1,000%.
Yeah.
After that, obviously, man, I was just saying to Shock every minute, yo, Shock, I want to buy this. Yo, Shock, I want to buy it. Because obviously me and him was doing our thing together, so I couldn't take... Do you know what I mean? He
Yeah.
was like, go on, do your thing, do your thing. So by the time we got a nice little studio up together, he started writing bars. Then we had obviously your brethren Glock and, do you know what I mean, DZ, Sean. Do you know what I mean? And it just started to come together, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Glock, shout out to Sean Outlaw, shout out to Shockavelli, shout out to Mr. Felon, all the man, and you get me?
Yeah.
Just started to get, even my little brother was in there, Pegsy Malone.
Yeah, salute to Pegsy.
And he was doing hooks for us early, so yeah, that was it, man.
Okay.
How do you feel about the music, not industry, but the artists that are coming through now in Bristol?
In Bristol?
Yeah.
I don't feel much about them, to be fair. When I say I don't feel much about them, I just think people in Bristol, they're kind of content with a certain standard of how can I say it? A certain level of achievement. And that's the only thing I'm not happy with. I see people on Facebook and, you know what I mean, people don't really get involved in the Instagram because that's a big world, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like, Facebook is where everybody seems to say, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm doing this. And me, I'm not really on. Obviously, there's some good artists in Bristol, but I don't think people are putting their all into music. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, from back then, bruv, man was taking trapping P and going to them shops there and really spending the P. Bags. I don't see these men doing that now. Like, we had to have our own studio. I got us a studio. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And it wasn't no little studio. We took this thing seriously, and other people started to take it seriously after that. But now where we're at, you know, it's like YouTube views and this and that. I just think people are not really into the whole, you know, the top level of things in Bristol. It's like, oh, I'm the best in Bristol. Oh, well, he's harder than... Like, bro, I'm thinking about these people in London. Because they have got the game all sorted.
But do you think that it's because certain people in Bristol don't know how to do it? Do you think that plays into it?
Yeah, know-how is a big part of it. I mean, even a few years ago, I had to go and do... I did a music business course in London, London School of Business, music business school, and I did a whole course there for a year. Obviously, people don't know that, and I learned a lot from there. But that was just sort of like the industry side of it, you know, to try and get a little bit further. But yeah, I mean, I just don't think people think enough on a professional level. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Obviously, one or two people have done, you know what I mean, a couple notable bits and bobs and that, but I think Bristol gives people a mentality to keep it compact.
Keep it in there, yeah.
And I'm not like that, do you know what I'm saying?
They're happy with that.
Yeah.
They're happy with getting the fan base in Bristol.
Yeah, I see a couple of man branching out now and do one or two things and making it more professional now. You know, seeing certain man getting managers now and different things, and that's great. But I've been doing this forever, do you know what I'm saying? That, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. So, okay, let's go back.
Mm-hmm.
So BS5 got the studio, doing our thing.
Okay.
The end of BS5.
Oh, you want to get into that? You sure you want to get into
that? Yeah, just keep it real, fam. Keep it real.
I'm gonna keep it real. So basically, BS5, we was making noise on a national level. We got picked up by these people called Dark and Cold. They come away to Bristol, filmed us. They thought we was amazing. They came a second time. We went up to London. There was other notable people. Dizzy Rascal was on that DVD what we had when he was coming up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody's feeling it and that. And then basically, you know, man caught a serious case. And, you know, man was on a case and I was fighting for my life, basically. And I went prison. And when I went prison, the BS5 thing kind of fell apart. Do you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't, you know, at that time I realised I was the one that was keeping everything together. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, studios in my flat and all this and that. But I thought it would have been more like, man, I'm still going to be doing certain things. And just didn't happen that way. Do you know what I mean? I was in jail. Obviously, people probably thought I was never coming out again. And, you know, man didn't even, like, really write me or, like, come and visit me and stuff. So I was planning... I was hopeful, and I was reading my Bible every day, and get me my connection with God just got overly strong. There's loads of people I was out here helping when I was driving up and down in these whips and all this type of thing. Do you know what I mean? There was loads of people I was helping, and it just got to a stage where, when I was in there, I got to see the dark depths of what this life brings. You get me?
Yeah.
So when I come out when I was thinking of coming out, man, obviously got not guilty. I just wanted to get back on the music, but I just wanted to get back on it in a different kind of way. You get me? And
Yeah.
that was basically the end of
The
BS5.
end of BS5, yeah. So I'm gonna talk about my side of that coin. Honesty, innit?
Yeah.
Honesty.
Because obviously that messed up our relationship.
Yeah. It did for a long time.
Yeah.
And I learned from that situation still because, and I didn't really understand the impact at the time. But I think as I matured, and to keep it 100 with you, it took for one of my other close friends to go to jail.
Yeah.
And I think what I learned from not spending or taking that time to really check you, I righted that mistake, but I righted it with somebody else.
Yeah, no,
but I recognized, do you know what I mean?
I respect that. Obviously, we had that serious talk years after I came out, and from there I was cool, and because I knew you understood and that, do you know, but it wasn't just you.
Yeah.
There was other man as well, do you know what I'm trying to say? But, you know, that's just life, innit? We live and we learn, and I forgave him. And he's still my brother, you get me? That's just that, do you know what I mean?
Real shit. Alright, so Wallstreet Entertainment, the birth, how did that come about? And was that directly after?
No, what happened was me, obviously, Shockavelli, Mr. Felon, we started a movement called Major Motion.
Yeah.
We shot a couple of Bad Boy videos, only one of them came out. And then it just got to just creative differences, you know, like I've been in prison nearly 2 years on remand, you know what I mean, 16-week trial. I just think, you know, maybe a couple of people, I'm not saying no names because it's not even shade. People grow up, and when they grow up, I was out here, you wasn't out here, and I just think a couple egos got in the way, like, you can't tell me this now, and it just got a bit weird, and I just felt like we was not going in the right direction, the same direction, so we just kind of kept it moving, you know what I mean? Never no beef or nothing, those are my brothers to this day, but people grow up and people just go through things, you get me?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of, like 2 years later, Major Motion was over, and then I was there back on my own, like raw, music was my dream, I've got no artist to manage, I barely spit, do you know what I'm saying? And I just had, over the next few years, I just had to build up my own self as an artist.
Okay.
Writing, recording, this and that, and just, I made one song, I made a few songs, but I made one song that I thought was really serious to my heart. It was called Back Where I Started, innit? Back Where I Started.
Yeah.
And I basically reenacted me coming out of prison.
Yeah, I remember
different things and that, and then that was kind of the start of me being an artist. But I still always wanted to be a manager.
Yeah.
Because I know how to manage. I know how to make a man do. You know what I mean? Be in a certain type of way. I'm a better manager than I am an artist.
Okay.
Because you can't manage yourself as an artist. It's too hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was basically it. Wallstreet started, and then I started obviously attracting a couple 1 and 2 artists, and then
Okay.
Wallstreet was born basically.
All right, so let's go into a quick break, and I think we'll take this opportunity to preview your newest music video, which is exclusively debuting today.
Gang.
So I think it's only right, man. We'll let you introduce.
Yeah, so this is my new video single. Not a single, it's just a promo song, but it's out on all digital formats. Supreme, Zoning, video done by Distinct, shout out Distinct. Yeah, get that now. It's going to be out later, like a couple hours. But you can play the song on all the Spotify, Apple and that.
Alright, stay tuned.
Back.
You're talking to the Rolex!
Yeah. Wearing, yeah. Diamond ring wearing. Woo! Kiss stealing.
Woo! Wheeler dealing. Limousine riding. And I'm having a hard time.
Hangs on the beat, say nothing.
Zoning, brother, I'm zoning. Baby, I'm drinking. Baby, I'm smoking. I got my shades on. They say I'm looking. Haters are watching. I feel them closing. Allow me, I'm zoning. 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 Zoning, ah, baby, I'm zoning. I'm zoning. 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 Supreme, be that real brother. National no nigga, yeah that's me brother. Some of you locals be looking like hopefuls, imitating the hardest, the soft like tofu. Got me started, should never start shit. to watch on my linen. A life for another day, I'm making a killing. Observing the bastards, the hustler lasted. Younger just masked it, got my money then pass it. Got me thinking of madness. G-locks plastic, send mommy by casket. When man cock it and blast it. Don't know about my knife work, my nigga that's slight work. By the end of my sculpture, you be thinking about life first. If you're a broke nigga, I got a cast for that. And if you're a rich nigga, my rules got a mask for that. When I'm reloading, the cat's got a fast for that. And if you're a hater, by now there's an app for that. Brothers disgust me, pray on my downfall. Satan's disciples, name of God I denounce all. Bitch, I'm the greatest, I'm focused and faded. You niggas are wasted, scream the street till we made it. Hey bitch, zoning, brother I'm zoning. Maybe I'm drinking, maybe I'm smoking. I got my shades on, they say I'm looking. Haters are watching, I feel them closing. Allow me, I'm zoning, 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 zoning. Nah, baby, I'm zoning, I'm zoning, zoning, zoning. I don't wanna talk, I just wanna think. Don't need no food, I just wanna drink. Yeah, I heard the phone ring, airing out the pings. Nah, I ain't on nothing, babes, I don't wanna link. I don't wanna talk, I just wanna think. Don't need no food, I just wanna drink. It's not a blog, tweet or IG thing. Don't watch if I smoke, fam, pass me the spliff. Zoning, brother I'm zoning. Maybe I'm drinking, maybe I'm smoking. I got my shades on, they say I'm looking. Haters are watching, I feel them closing. Allow me, I'm zoning, 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 zoning. Nah, baby, I'm zoning, I'm zoning, zoning, zoning. Zoning, brother, I'm zoning. Maybe I'm drinking, maybe I'm smoking.
This time, Buster.
Wow. Tell them to share the show.
Wow.
Everybody share the show.
Make
Press
sure you
the
share the
button.
show. Yeah,
Free the realness.
exclusive there for you guys. We only bring the exclusive stuff.
No, on the real, I'm not being funny. I could take that to Link Up TV and Grime Daily and premiere that. I premiered that here because I'm from Bristol and these man deserve it. Yeah, so you lot got it first. Everybody just tuned into this.
Make sure you're sharing, guys. I said I want over 100 views. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Big. All right, so where we left off, man, is the birth of Wall Street. So some time's gone by, like you said, you wanted to kind of rebuild yourself.
Mm-hmm. But I still wanted to manage. I still wanted, because my thing was like Rockefeller, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Bad Boy. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to Murder Inc. Just try and build up something with some like-minded people from the ends and showcase it, because I had the money to do so, and I know certain people had the talent.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that was it, man. I got a couple of artists under my wing, and you know, yeah, things was looking bright for a second there. You get me?
What happened with the earliest roster you had?
Well, who was on the roster?
So the artist that I remember T-Dot.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the beginning. I remember the Tom guy. What was his name? Critical Tom. I don't know the time.
Tom was quite on the end of
the back end of it.
Yeah. On the back end of the T-Dot.
Right. Okay. While, yeah. And then I remember Dre Pound. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and Hearts, Raps Are Hearts as well.
Yeah,
So yeah, what happened with that early wave of Wall Street artists?
How can I put it? Obviously, when it comes to T Dot, I met T Dot at a video shoot for Pegsy Malone.
Okay.
That was in East, and they was just there, and I was just looking at him, and I was just like, I said to someone like, who's that you? Like, he just kind of looked like someone. Do you know what I mean? I was like, that's T Dot, like he spits and that. So I went over to him. I was like, yo, who are you? What are you doing? And he was there with his brethren. And I just saw something in him when he sent me that couple tapes, like, or something. He showed me what he was doing. I think it was on MySpace or something. And I said, yeah, like, this is what I'm talking about. Do you know what I mean? This guy's talking all of the everything what's going on, the street, the crud, the lingo. Do you know what I mean? And I was just like, yeah, you want to do this? He was like, yeah, I want to do this. And obviously, obviously he was with Dre. And they was just, that was it. And when they came on, they attracted people like Hearts and, you know, a couple other kind of people like and that. But I think what it was with them guys, they was just young, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They're very young and they're very impressionable. They was famous on the ends as younger. So I mean, I didn't realise how famous they was when I linked them. But you go on Facebook, MySpace, or whatever they was doing, they had a lot of interest. And I don't know, I think the music, I think they T-Dot definitely, I got him into the mode of the music. Obviously Dre left after a while, he went away for like a year and then he came back. But within that time, me and T-Dot made a lot of ground and, you know what I mean, I went and, obviously I went to the studio, I went to this, and then I thought, no, we need visuals, so I went and got cameras. I went and spent close to 10 bags on cameras. Got this guy, El Mino. I met him through my brethren, Elvis, Mike Black, shout out man like Mike Black, that's my dog, free him up still. But I met him through him and, you know, we just started to shoot videos. He was good at shooting videos. And I started to just put man out on like these big platforms. Like, what people don't know, I had to...
Benny's choking in the background here. Benny, you good, yeah?
I've been trying to keep a straight face for 20 seconds. Sorry, Benny.
That's them
I thought he was
quinoa
going to hold that, bro.
That's them quinoa flakes he's choking. Yo, you right, bro?
Someone pat that man on the back.
You're right to the end of the show, yeah? Cool.
No more water, bro. It's not for you, bro.
He's good.
Yeah, so basically...
the music videos.
But I had to go and link people. Like, I had to go and, post Diddy from Grime Daily.
Mm-hmm.
He put on Twitter a couple of years ago on Twitter. He was like, yeah, always got a big up man like Supreme BS5 from Bristol because he was the first person that came to London when I never even had an office. He met me in Starbucks and he gave me racks in my hand and said he wanted to work with man.
Okay.
And that's basically what I did.
Yeah.
The first person. No, this is all real spill. So
you never changed, you know. That's
because
one of my favorite
niggas,
things, bro.
Man will always try and downplay everything that I've done, and it's annoying. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the first to do a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to be here all day saying I'm the first to do this, first to do that. Just know I'm the first, innit? So I went there, spoke with him for about 25 minutes. He was like, yeah, we're going to do this. When I just said, yeah, bam, envelope. He was like, cool. I said, listen, before you take this money, Diddy, we're family now, right? Yeah, you can have this, you can have that. I said, I'm not coming to do this again, you know that. He was like, no, everything you do is all cool. So I basically, you know, coming from Bristol and being underestimated as we were, I didn't want to be underestimated. I wanted to be the opposite, do you know what I mean? Pay my way, and then from there, man took man seriously. Right. So...
Okay.
that was basically the start, and I just started uploading all of our stuff on Grime Daily. You know, we had like 26 videos in 18 months from Wall Street Blood. And then, the work was hard, and then what happened was, obviously, you know, T-Dot just started to get involved in the street. He was already in the streets, but he just got too deep, heavily in the streets, and a couple of things happened, and do you know what I mean? It just got a bit tragic, got a bit hard for him to do music, and you know what I mean, because I was like, yo, like, bro, you should make gal tunes, and it was just getting all bravado-ish. You know what I mean? This red, blue thing started coming in, and it just got a bit mad. You know what I mean? I just remember being over his hospital bed, bruv. You know what I mean? After he went through a tragic incident, praying over with the Bible, and he was just covered in blood. You know what I'm saying? And I was praying, saying psalms, wishing that he would stay alive. You know what I'm saying? But some serious things happened back in them days. You get me? And after that, yeah, just things just, you know what I mean? A lot of people in different people's ears, and it just kind of fizzled out. Do you know what I mean? But what happened with that is people started to switch on me, like I was the reason for this or reason for that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And it was just like everybody's responsible for their own things and that. Yeah. But yeah, man, free tea, that man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you know when you go through certain things with someone, they're always going to be. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's how I see him. Do you know what I mean? Okay. That's
what the red and blue thing that was going. I just don't understand how, from where we were as youngers to how it was and how it has changed now. It's just madness.
Yeah, we was in Paul, we was in Easton. That youth centre.
You can go anywhere.
We was checking that gal over there, going over there, doing some dancing over there. Like, you know what I mean? It just got mad.
The only time it was divided was bonfire night. That was it.
Yeah, like that was mad. No, I just remember that just reminded me of Plumber Blood when he had the fireworks and it just got all mad. Like, it was, it was mad. Yeah, R.I.P. to Plumber.
Yeah, Mr. Plumber. Okay, so that kind of phase passed, and then so now I know where we are. We got deep green. But what kind of happened in between that period then? So when the end of that initial wave happened, what was kind of the middle phase? What?
That was like Wallstreet is dead,
right.
F Preem,
right,
and whatever else you can think of.
Right.
That was people not really effing with man. That was people telling me that I'm a snitch.
Yeah.
People telling me I'm the reason certain people went pen and all this kind of stuff. And I was trying to do different things here and there, and it was just like people just. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I remember I started doing the raves.
Yeah.
Shout out to man like Stan and Ant and Wiley's now running this thing called thisisboxing.co.uk.
Yeah, big up to Wiley.
Shout out them.
Big up to Wiley. Yeah.
Because they put on a big event in December. I couldn't go because I had the other engagement, but they had all the rappers there. They had all the white collar fights or whatever they call it, blue collar. I don't know.
Yeah, white collar. Yeah.
But yeah, and me and Stan was doing the raves. Non-stop. I even I wanted to say Wallstreet and non-stop promotions, and it was just like I had to allow it because people just wasn't feeling the Wallstreet thing. Okay. So we was the first to bring Crepton Conan to Bristol.
Yeah.
That was like when their tune. What's their big tune again?
Waste My Time.
Waste My Time come out. We was the first to have them here in Bristol, and not saying hardly anyone turned up, but it wasn't Ram.
Yeah.
See, like a month after that.
Yeah.
They come back to Bristol and they was in the O2.
Right, okay. Wow.
Yeah, that tune blew up within a month, 6 weeks. Yeah. And they was in the O2. Me and Stan was there like, why don't we just wait a few more weeks? You get me? But we brought Crepton Conan to Bristol. We brought Fecky first to Bristol. We brought Young's Teflon first to Bristol. We brought Blade Brown first to Bristol. We was trying to keep this UK rap thing really going on.
Yeah.
And Jay Spades, shout out Jay Spades.
Yeah.
Like we had Jay Spades, 500. The place was overcapacitated, bro.
Yeah.
We made bare pee. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And then we had the show with Fecky and Blade and Young's Teflon, and that was like 500 capacity. So we was doing these things, and then the rap game kind of died out, and I think grime kind of made you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
okay.
The grime thing was going on, but that's what I was doing in between that time, finding out what I want to do, but I wanted to do music.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Do you know as well, like when I cast my mind back...
First to do UK hip-hop raves,
I can't really
rap
remember
raves,
no
not hip-hop.
tours.
Am I supposed to quit? What am I supposed to quit? You can tell that when you pass and see that strain on their mug, they're gonna need a transfusion, they got hate in their blood. I'm repping the minority, we're chasing the dream. The winners, advanced thinkers that be conjuring schemes. Look fly, your nails done.
I was hating, we had to jump off and fight them in the crowd. It was a bit mad, but yeah, because when we started doing it was like, no, because here's another thing. That was down to the name of the group. The group was BS5.
Yeah.
Now, I need to explain this. BS5, It was just a postcode. It's just where I was from. It was nothing against anybody in BS2 or BS6 or BS 351. It was just basically, just the road that I made my P on. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So when I said to everyone, yeah, let's call it BS5, everybody agreed.
Yeah.
But then, man's from BS2, F that group. Man's from BS6, F that group. And it just got like that. And even man in the group started to be like, BS2 blood. I was like, oh shit. If I'd have knew, I'd have just called it BS. But that would have stood for bullshit. Do you know what I'm trying to say, people?
No, I think you made the right choice.
I was trying. You know what I'm saying? I was trying. So basically, yeah, that whole thing with man from different ends. Started doing their rap thing, and they was decent as well, but they started hating, and yeah, it just got all mad. But yeah, shout out to Malik MD7.
Yeah,
and
big
all
up,
them,
big up,
big up.
Cypher man and all that. Yeah.
Right, Preem. How important is Bristol to you now?
It's the most important thing to me. It always has been, but I feel like Bristol's stepson. Sorry, that's how I feel.
So you feel like the city don't love you the way it should? Is that what you mean, or?
You ain't got to love me. Like, I don't love half the man, but I still support them.
Right. Okay.
I still throw them up on my page, on my Insta, on my this, on my that. I still say Bristol everywhere I go. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's it, because that's where I'm from. Like, I just come from a shoot with Jibster. Me and Jibster, because Jibster was on Wall Street as well. Shout out to man like Jibster, Spa, all of their Box Boys thing. Do you know what I mean? All of them man there. Like, me and him just, you know what I mean? The tone was, Preem's not really cool, like, if you see what I'm saying. So, me and him had different management problems with, like, my other manager. Shout out to Bianca, don't know, my sis. She's, like, probably the only person that's, other than Liam, shout out to Liam, but Bianca's the only person other than Liam that really, you know what I mean, stood behind me when I was going through those tough times. And she put her own money, you know, her own petrol, doing this and that. And for man, we went Olympics and that, bruv.
Okay.
We went Olympics. Me and my artist went Olympics, and we was in Olympics 2012. They had these little stages all around when 100,000 people would come out of the I don't know whether the track and field bit or this. Yeah. We was out there on these stages doing tunes, and they was just there coming past us, getting fans, getting love, taking pictures. Like, we did that. Like, Wall Street did that, bro. Don't ever try and do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, I just think it just got to, yeah, that's kind of what was happening.
That's what's happening. All right, so as far as kind of, and I know next thing we're going to talk about is kind of like today, where Wall Street is today, but so Bristol's important to you. You feel like the stepson.
I was saying that I just shot a video with Jibster, but like an hour ago before I got here.
Right, okay.
Like half an hour ago before I come straight here from that.
Yeah.
And he's someone, me and him had our little differences and that. I kept it off the internet, do you know what I'm saying? We kept it off the internet, big man thing. But me and him linked back up 6 months ago. I said, bro, I just want to see you win, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, where's your videos? Where's your this? Where's your that? And he's going through some things like just what we all go through as artists, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we finally got one in today, man. So shout out to Jibster, man. This one's going to be a mad one, do you know what I'm saying?
Salute. I think a little gem that is in there is that whole...
Oh, yeah, sorry. Can I say something else?
Yeah, say
yeah, I was up in Red Bull Studios yesterday. Red Bull Studios landed with J.O. the 17. That's a real guy.
Okay.
Bristol Grime. You know, you getting him up here?
Yeah. We're getting him up here.
Yeah, we was doing some work yesterday, man. Them man is doing their thing. Man.
Good. I just wanted to go back to what you said about...
I always want to go back.
Having issues. But having issues and keeping it off social media. That's how things get resolved.
I don't do... Like, there's people that... You know, we all got stalkers. Some are more passionate than others. Some stalkers are more passionate than others. I got some passionate stalkers out there, but other than that, I don't do the back and forth, because once you put it out there, that's when it gets a bit mad. You know what I mean? Yeah. I see other people doing it with me, and I've even forgiven them in the past, but I'm just not doing that. Yeah. Once
you go to social media, it just makes it more difficult for things to be...
And it's kind of moist. We live in an era now where every day I open my Facebook and someone's airing out some form of dirty laundry that they're going to regret doing. And I don't know why. But, you know, you can't go back once you put your business out in the street.
Yeah.
Because... Even though I can be so forgiving, I know people that from you do that, they won't chat to you again. They might even say, yeah, but they never F with you again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. All right, so bring us up to today. Wall Street today. I think is.
And I just want to say as well, yeah, go on.
No,
I want to hear this.
No, I just want to say that everybody that I've ever managed, I always believed in them. I believed in them more than they believed in themselves, because I never left no artist. They left me. I just want to say that I am the most loyal person when it comes to this music, because I believe in people. I believe in the potential that people have. They just need a little bit of a nudge. Do you get what I'm saying? That's how it is with me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so fast forward to today.
Yeah.
And you've now got.
Well, you didn't want to talk about the Rolexes or the diamond Rollies.
No, we're gonna get to the finery.
Sure?
We're gonna get to that after.
No, but I don't want to deal with that after.
Oh, you want to talk about it now?
Yeah, I want you to tell them how you used to come in my house and there was a shotty in the drawer, one under the bed, one under the pillow. Like, talk to them, bro.
Come on, Roman. What you going on?
This guy was coming to me, yeah. He was rolling around, man. Listen, this guy was rolling around me and he was like, yo, Preem, G, blood, I want to hit the roads with you, you know, fam. And I'm like, I'm like, bro. No, but he was on it. He was on it. Because certain man was trying. He's like, yo, bro, I want to do this. And I was like, no. He wanted certain things off me certain times to do certain things because certain people was troubling him. And I was like, no. You know why? Because I respect your mum. I respect your dad. You got good parents, bro. And I was like, you don't have to do that.
There was one incident. Yeah. I'm just going to touch on it really quick.
Go on.
Yeah, you had what you had.
Yeah, but was there one in the drawer and one underneath the sofa and one in my bedroom?
No, there was, but there was a time.
Because man like to act like man is moist. Man's never been moist, though.
Do you know what?
Just making a point.
Yeah, I don't even want to. Like that happened. There was a time where I'm not even going to go into it.
I'm not proud of it, people. But if you listen to them, they will have you believe they come and box up man in their face with drawers and all these types of things. Never gonna happen, fam.
Put it this way, I gotta say, I can't believe Preem took it there. In a way, you kind of saved my life that day.
And I always come back. If you do me something, which is rare, I'm coming back.
In a way, you kind of saved my life one particular day. Because there was one particular day.
You went nuts, bruv.
When it was going to be curtains. And it was either going to be
other
somebody
man
else.
said, give you the ting.
Yeah, it was one.
I was like, no.
Yeah. But let's. Yeah,
that's why I would say that now and not later.
Yeah, that's not me.
Because I'm not like other men that want to sit down here and speak about the past. I want to talk about the future because we are now positive, grown up. Look at this guy.
Listen,
your family man
like this guy. Do you know this guy was the most intimidating figure in the ends that actually never did anybody anything? How about that?
You like the BFG, but bro, he lifted up 6 the other day though.
Bro,
shit, yo. Ask him about it, bro.
You tell him you were.
This guy lifted up 6, fam.
You was watching. I was.
This guy, I was like, hey, like,
I was entertaining.
Bro, he almost flipped the whole shit upside down.
Listen, you go on Foot Locker, yo, blood. Can I get an 8? What 8?
Yeah.
Jordan or Adidas?
He was the king of Foot Locker, innit?
It was like, can I get the
Jordans,
please?
Another king of Foot Locker.
This guy was protecting all the man in Foot Locker every day, bro, from getting battered up.
Yeah, nah, he was.
But yeah, man.
All right, so now let's talk about the jewels then. Let's talk about the jewels.
Yeah, let's talk about the jewels.
So,
I just want to say something quickly. You saying that about him, that is a scary picture, seeing a little midget with a shotgun.
No, he didn't want a shotgun.
It was a 38
he didn't want to, yes, he wanted a 38. The snub nose joint.
Yes. It was the 38 that
yes,
day.
It
was the 38 that
it was the 38.
Do you know what, honestly?
Man specifically asked for the 38.
I just want to look back and I honestly, fam, thank you. Honestly, I swear down, like, honestly, because so many people in life.
From you went there, you wouldn't have gone back. You'd have been on the road to
it would have been too. And that's I think that's something to do with my character as well, you know, because I had so much opportunity
and
to
your
get
dad as
involved.
well, and your dad. Shout out to your dad. Shout out to your dad.
Salute to my dad.
So obviously your mum's a great mum. But she was more calm. Your dad was more onto you.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
making sure you're doing something.
Yeah. So,
shout out to your dad.
But yeah, them days was there. But look, the jewels. Let's talk about the jewelry game.
All right, what I'm gonna say is this. When I went to prison, and then they started getting all this evidence, they brought into the courtroom on my trial, and silly me, man went and got his jewellery appraised, didn't it?
Right.
And they found the appraisal, because obviously insurance purposes.
Yeah.
If I got If I lost,
Your man said purposes.
if I lost any of the pieces, I want to claim on insurance, innit? So man, I have to get the thing appraised. I know a lot of the man them out there don't do this, but this is what you're supposed to do. So if you lose any of your items, get them appraised, innit? And get them insured. So yeah, that was a bad idea, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They came up in the court one day and they said, yes, and we found Mr. Wall. He has Wall Street, get it? He has this appraisal, and they had all the pictures of every single piece that I had, and it was £140,000, fam.
In 2000.
Yeah, I nearly passed out when they said that in the court, fam.
What was that? 2002, 2003, 2003, 2004, maybe.
Yeah, 2003.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna just leave it there.
But you did from early the jewelry game, and again, salute to Shock.
Yeah. Salute to
but
Shock.
man's jewelry game was different.
Yeah.
And it was actually Glock who highlighted it to me. Because after kind of BS5 was all said and done, and it was many years later, me and Glock was just talking one time.
And imagine, man did all that foolishness before I bought a house.
Yeah,
Thank God I rebounded off that foolishness.
Yeah. But to look back, the fact you had the BS5
imagine
piece,
not owning a house now and know you spent all that P.
Wow, there's a lot of people out there who are in that.
I know, they're in a flat right now.
Do you know what I mean? But they got the Gucci belt though. They got the Gucci belt.
The Gucci's hard.
Man got the Gucci belt though. So do you know what I mean? Salute to the man then with the Gucci belt, 100 grand in jewels, but no mortgage. Do you know what I mean? You come a long way. But life is all about progression.
Life's crazy.
Life is all about progression.
I just keep it calm. Remember, I was in Andy's. I mean,
Yeah.
Shout out to man like Andy. I was like, yo, 10 quid, go and get me the iced out Rollie with the sapphires in it.
Oh, I wish we had that picture.
There was only certain man that was talking to my man like Plumber. Shout out to Plumber, man. There was only certain man that was talking to us back in them days. Plumber was one of them still.
Yeah, Plumber had the iced out.
Shout out to man like Briggy, Timmy Lou. All these man inspired man, bro. They was getting it. Shout out to man like P Diddy, Biggie. That's why I got the Rollie, because of them there. You see what I'm trying to say? I've always inspired to the top level of things. And when man was doing it, there was no internet, there was no Facebook, there was no...
there was none of
you had to see man and be like, oh shit. So when people see man, it's like, oh shit. They might not even know what it was. But that's what man was doing them days.
And you were young, bruv. You were what, 23? 24?
Yeah, 23, 24.
Which,
Shock was like...
that's crazy.
No, that's crazy, but Shock was like 18. 19.
Yeah.
Doing stupid...
Yeah.
100 bags on the wrist things. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's just the levels of what certain things was going on back then. Do you know what I mean? All bad people, don't do it.
Don't do it at all. Don't do it.
And I'm being sincere. It's just a slippery slope.
I just had a memory about a particular day at a particular yard and having to sleep in a particular room. But anyway, let's.
Yo, that sounds.
Like all right, look, we're gonna take another quick break. People, stay tuned. We're here with Supreme from Wallstreet ENT. We'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah, stay tuned.
I got tats on my skin, but I got scars from the scraps having in.
We come together a little bit more. We make a lot more movements happen for the scene as a whole.
I'm in love with the boom.
When I walk up in this bitch so casually.
When trying to see the game thrive.
Basically the Bristol seed. Obviously we're trying to do our thing, get me? Selected people. If they ain't king ads of the label, they'll get eaten just like a bagel.
Could you come do something for Sims? She from ends and that.
Gotta do that, it's good for my character building, you get me?
Uncle.
Ray.
Bristol man need to support each other, innit? Everywhere's not like London, innit?
Oh baby, and you said you could take my call.
2 years out the game, but now the comeback is on.
He's on a level that not many people are on.
We're cool for now, big man. It's just an interview. Weeks ago, already get a tune on 1Extra. It just shows that you can actually do this thing if you believe in your thing.
Him would be good for Bristol. 2 of the best grime MCs in Bristol.
Word Life, that's local talent where we bring different local artists to come and perform as well as like headliners.
Nice scary house, that's 11 years ago. To make it out my city, that just seems unbelievable.
Another makes 2 wrongs. We don't live like that where we grew from.
Popping off, gotta supply the line. I should be writing bars, but can't find the time.
If you love it.
How are you supposed to focus and pass your test if you're not eating properly?
Janice, Chantel, you're over 10 minutes late.
Come and I'll show you, innit?
Good luck.
Go be a leader, be an achiever. Right now, don't be weaker. It gets so much deeper. They don't believe her. Wanna deceive
What you down, old girl? Your attitude stinks.
Okay, you better talk to his chat shit, yeah?
What you done now?
Lido get lit. Lido get lit. Lido get lit. So Lido get lit.
Scary how that's 11 years ago. To make it out my city, that just seems unbelievable.
Another makes two wrongs. We don't live like that where we grew from.
Popping off, gotta supply the line. I should be writing bars, but can't find the time.
Just Love Nibbles Event Catering Bristol, offering a range of Caribbean and world food fusions. Contact us at www.justlovenibbles.co.uk for catering services, event catering, weddings, and much more.
Yo, welcome back to the Ross Barnett Show. I'd like to thank all the viewers out there because we reached over 100 views at one time. Blip, 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 blip. Some dead bullets there. Yo, and here we have man like Deadly.
Boom.
Deadly.
What are you saying to me?
Why? Tell us where you're from, bro.
From Birmingham, 0121.
Big
Don't
up.
know, you get me?
Big up.
Boom.
I used to work in Birmingham still when I was a Footlocker bully.
Yeah.
you was.
Yeah.
Don't give me joke.
Was it Palisades?
Yeah.
Boy, that was an eye opener for me. Boy, eye opener.
It's active in Brumman. It's active. Trust me.
Okay, tell us a bit about yourself. How you got into your music, and well, tell us a bit about how you got into the music thing.
Basically, this is how I started music. Yeah, I was in school and that. You get me? I got a brethren called Candy. Big boy producer, big boys. To be fair, yeah, I look at Candy as like millions. Like he's one of them people where like he's got his all around thing. You know what I'm saying? Like producer, MC, whatever, I can do everything. Like that blood. Yeah. So boom. Obviously, Candy was a musician from day. Obviously, as my brethren, he was a musician from, like when in primary school and like a man can play instruments and all that. You get what I'm saying? I'm looking at Candy like, yo, you're some next human. You get what I'm saying? So basically, he was doing his thing. Our school built a studio in year 7, so we all started in year 7. My brother though, that was my main influence, my older brother, Lennox, you get me? Okay. He was a rapper, serious, what I'm saying, the whole ends knew about Ox. Everyone knew about my brother, you get what I'm saying? Like he took the thing mad serious, like have to rate him for that, you get me? Obviously, you always gonna look up to your older brother, you get me? Yeah. So I used to watch my brother. I used to go around spitting my brother's bars and that, you get what I'm saying? Thinking that I can be like him, you get where I'm coming from? Then when they made the studio, in my school, Holt School, boom, yeah, they made a little studio in the school. It was a bad boy studio too. Candy was on the buttons doing the production, you get me? One day I just thought, you know what, let me try write a bar. I just happened to be sick, like that, from the start, like there was no shit phase. Like it was good from the beginning.
It was popping from the jump, yeah?
My first bar was getting reloads, so something told me that, yo, this is obviously good, you get what I'm saying? Boom, I stayed serious with it and boom, I'm here where I am today, like that. I got
some of our viewers asking what part of Brum are you from. I don't know why that's relevant.
To be fair, yeah, I actually grew up the first half of my life in Newtown. This is mad. I grew up the first half of my life in Newtown, then spent like all my teenage years in Handsworth. Now these two ends don't get along.
Right.
Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So it's a bit mad. You get me? Like I've never been. When I was younger, I always said to myself, true say my brother was on his own thing. I'm following my brother. Yeah. And my brother always says, yo, listen, on this crew thing, you get what I'm saying? Don't be no gang, you get me? We're better than that, you get me? We're better people than that. So I used to listen to my bigger brother and say, yo, I'm not being in no crew, you get me? Yeah. Now, the area I lived in, that was a big crew area for the Johnson's crew, you get where I'm coming from? Okay. So, my battles that I used to go through when I was younger in that year, when I was like, this is from youth man days, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. my battles was, I don't want to be a part of your crew.
Right, okay.
But I used to get told things like, you're sick, you're hard, you should be with us. But I've got my own brain. I've always had my own brain. I've always been the kind of person where you can't lead me astray. You can't make me do things I don't want to do. Because I've got my own brain. I'll think about the situation, I analyse it. And I says, nah, man, that's not for me. You get where I'm coming from? So boom. As I'm growing up now, coming to my teen years and that, you get me? Like, it started to get a bit more. The beef wasn't beef before. Then it started to turn into beef. Cause man, I seen, yeah, you're a little man now.
Yeah.
You're a little 15 now. Man can try it with you. You get what I'm saying? So at the ages where man are trying it with me, the man from, I got family in Handsworth, you get me? Like, that's where my dad's side is from and things like that, you get me? So when I'm linking up like my dad's people and all that, man are telling me about, you're one of them, man. Just because I'm linking my family and that, you get where I'm coming from? So then there's gonna be the obvious, like, man are making assumptions and all that in my area. The youths that lived in my area was making assumptions. So then it gets to the point where, like, just going to the shop for my mum to buy a little milk or something, man's having to carry big tools and that because beef in my ends is getting real now. And I'm a child, fam, I'm 15, you know, like that, blood. So, boom, as I'm growing up into my teenage years, I spent more of my teenage years in Handsworth rather than in Newtown. Do you get where I'm coming from? Even though I'm from Newtown originally, I wasn't really ever cool in Newtown or accepted.
So hold on, is Newtown Johnny or is Newtown Birmingham?
Newtown's a Johnson's area.
Right, okay.
And I wasn't ever really accepted because man know that I'm not a part of you. You get where I'm coming from? So as much as I lived there for 15 years of my life, 16 years of my life, everyone would say, yeah, you're a cool youth, but you're not with us.
Yeah.
So you're a problem realistically. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
And that's kind of how, like, as I grew up, because I spent more of my teenage years in Handsworth, all my brethren are my Handsworth brethren, so I naturally was around all my Handsworth brethren. So it's Handsworth I'm going to be representing, because that's where I'm at. That's who I'm with. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know, like that.
Okay, so tell us about the music, bro. So obviously you had the talent from early, like you said, from your first bar. It was
I remember it.
And what genre was that? Was that rap?
To be honest, I started as a rapper.
Yeah.
I never touched grime till, like, I was comfortable rapping. So basically, 13 was where it all started. I started rapping. I kind of like showed my older brother, card. That was my general to me. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of showed my older brother my lyrics and that, saying, yo, I can rap now. You get me? Boom. We made our own little clique. So my brother had a crew here called DSQ, Disaster Squad. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So true say Candy was my producer and my main brethren. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Candy's older brother was a part of DSQ too.
Right.
So we was the youth man crew.
You were the youngers
of our older brothers.
Yeah. Okay.
So we called ourselves DSQ Rascals. We was doing our thing. We did our thing. Shut down whole school, man. Thing, you get me?
Yeah.
So anyway, we've started DSQ Rascals, and then our brothers kind of said to us, "Allow this Rascals thing. You man are hard.
Yeah.
Let's just make this one big thing." And then my cousin Ace was in it as well. You get what I'm saying? There was a couple other man, Shadow, S Dogs. You get me? His shout out S Dogs is hard as well. He started with us in DSQ Rascals, and then we all just became DSQ. We merged one big clique, and it was a mad thing. We was touring when I was 13.
Wow.
So when I was 13, we was touring the UK. Like when I'm saying, shout out to my brethren Adio as well. Adio was like the DSQ manager. Adio made stuff happen from the get-go. Like man have to I have to give a lot to Adio.
Yeah.
He everything, like studio, all these things. He made a lot of things happen from the start. Like he was young with us. He was the same age as us, but he's a little bit older. You know, like he was a little bit older than my older brother. So he was the one who was the wise one.
Yeah.
And he's an Aries too. You get what I'm saying? And like within the DSQ squad, there was a lot of Aries people, and it for motivation. We all bounce off each other and push each other, you get what I'm saying?
It gelled, right.
So that's what gave man the energies, that's what gave man the real music energies, being around them, knowing that right now I'm around my older brother and my cousins and all this. Like, you know when you just feel secure? I felt secure musically, you get where I'm coming from? So boom, we're performing, and at all the performances we did, when I'm saying people didn't know us, but we used to, like, I see performances now, and I think, raw. Like, I see performances of like, you know, like, not like wireless, but you know, like big, like carnival kind of setting.
Festivals
and all that. Yeah. We used to go around to carnivals and get that type of love. Then.
Right. So hold on. Was it a DSQ tour or was it another act headlining it and you guys were on the tour as well?
Now what we did, Adio set it up as a tour for us. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he was just going around talking to bar managers, club owners, things like that, and just making sure we got little slots in places. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he started that off. Once we was on the road doing all this now, you get what I'm saying? I was still a youth, I was just following, you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
But we started getting love. Once we started getting love, this was the days before internet. There was don't think there was any internet and views and all that. That was dead. That didn't happen. Yeah. People knew if you put work in and you had to really be out there. So like we was doing things like all of us sitting in a room, burning thousands of CDs just to give out for free.
Yeah.
And we literally put the phone number on there.
Okay.
And we give out the CDs. We go everywhere we can. Give out CDs. Boot full of CDs every time we went somewhere. And this is what I mean. This is why I give it to Adio again. Because when I'm saying petrol in his car, man wasn't paying for nothing.
Yeah.
Adio was covering everything at that point.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I had to give it to him, saying, so boom, that's how we used to get ourselves known. We used to jump on a train, even if we can't get no whip or whatever. You get what I'm saying? We'll jump on a train, we'll go to next cities, give out CDs. So people are kind of wondering, like, how you get yourself known and all these things. Those are the things that we had to do.
The groundwork.
Yeah.
How many people was in the clip? Roughly?
Ox, Shadow, can't remember Nicholas's real name then. Ace, DT, Candy, me, S, Dogs. Trying to think, Paz. Who else am I missing out? Good 9-10.
Yeah. And everyone was working hard. Everybody was spreading the word. Yeah.
Everybody was.
That's a good team. That's a good sized team still. Of course.
We're talking 2000. We're talking millennium right now, you know.
Right. Okay. Early.
Like we're talking like 99 because I started secondary school in 99.
Yeah.
It started then.
Right. Okay.
From year 7. So we're talking from 99 to 2000, 2001. So I'm talking real early days. Like before anybody was, before everyone wanted to be a rapper.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because now you know how everyone wants to be a rapper. Now.
Yeah.
Everybody's got music to show you. You get me? But
yeah.
We was on it from 2000.
Okay.
You know, like that.
Okay.
I was looking to save up to go Iron Apple 2000.
So yeah, that's kind of how man started, and then off the back of the DSQ thing, I was a little grime MC too because I was writing my little grime bars here and there.
Yeah.
Created my own little clique with couple man from a road.
Right. Okay.
And we called it Niggas on the Block. You get what I'm saying? So that had like me, Miles, Fist was from Aston. Mayhem was from the bottom of my road as well. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's just my little clique of man that I rode with.
Okay.
Then we added people like Temper, Little G, Ace One, Fiasco. Do you get what I'm saying?
So it grew.
Yeah, it grew. At first, it started like 3 of us, me, Miles, and Mayhem. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
And then we just added additions, and then it went. It kind of like. I think it kind of went crazy when we had our set clique, and the set clique was me, Miles, Mayhem, Fiasco, Fist, Ace One, Little G, and Temper. And that's when oxygen rooms, this is a big thing in Birmingham, old-type oxygen rooms. Anybody who knows about grime in Birmingham, you know the oxygen room played the major role because that was the proving grounds.
Okay.
Now this studio, this is where everyone goes to do their sets and practice.
Yeah.
But if you're on a bad man thing, you're jumping on anybody's set.
Yeah.
That was us.
Okay.
That was NODB.
Yeah.
Anyone in Birmingham, anyone who knows about grime from back then, they know that NODB is going to come to your set and bad it up. We don't care who you're there. You could be wherever with 100 man. We are going to come in your room and spit on your set that you paid for. And we're going to own it too. You know, like that. Like anyone will tell you. Like it's not no lies. There's no, we're not changing anything. This is what got us the respect that we got in Brum for MCing.
Right.
Everyone knew these little youths, because we was youths still then, you know, I'm talking when I'm 15. These little youths are going to come to the set and they're going to go on sick, and they are actually talented. It's not like they ain't standing up for something that they don't have. These guys are trying to show people that, like, we stand up for our talent, and that's all it was about us, you know. We would have died for that talent there and then, you know.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted, like, we was ready to do anything. Like, there was situations where we had little beefs and that, you get what I'm saying? And we're back 13. We had to, because, We was ready to. That's how serious we was about music. You get me? We would have died for it. That's the reality.
You made the commitment early. Then you made the commitment. Real early, man. That's what you wanted to do. You knew that.
To be honest, I decided when I was 13, when I started music, this is what I am going to base my life around.
Yeah.
And I've done it the whole time.
Yeah. Okay. So now obviously you're starting to really kind of gain traction.
Yeah.
You got a new video with P Money.
I wanna know.
I've seen the video. I like the video. Yeah. I like the visuals.
Talk to me.
I like the visuals. I like that flair. There's that flair bit in it. Is it? We had Queen Esoteric was on the show, man.
I had to do my little thing in that. You get me. Sometimes you see with me, I'm versatile. I'm all around. I don't just see one angle. I see plenty. You get where I'm coming from. So with Girl Wanna Know, I hollered Preem. I says, "Yo, Preem, I wanna do this video. I got a basic idea.
Yeah.
Basic idea. So coming up to the date that we was doing it, you know when you just find little things that you can add. And the flair idea was just a little thing could add. I rode past the fishing shop. I'm gonna give everyone the secret to where you get the flares from. I rode past the fishing shop and I says, let me go in there and see what they got in there. You get me? Boom, I'm in there. He's talking about he's got flares and all this. I says, yo, run some smoke, run some flares, and man them. Now if you need smoke and flares, just find yourself a fishing shop, yeah? That is the plug. Go and shop.
That's it, they got it. Alright, how did you even connect with Preem?
So this is what happened, yeah. In Birmingham, couple man from Handsworth that I know, Gorilla Sawn Off, Rev,
yeah,
MB, you get me? They had their little clique, Team 365. I seen Preem working with them. I just thought it was all one clique, to be honest. That's what I thought in my brain. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, true, so I talked to everybody from the ends and that, you get what I'm saying? Had a little WhatsApp group where we were all talking and sending each other our music or them kind of things, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I got introduced to Preem, you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like through our little WhatsApp group that we had, so it was just everyone just talking about music, talking about plans and man are just promoting their music. It's literally to promote music, you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
That's, I kind of met Preem in the group. Then after the group, everyone kind of like was just doing their thing musically, and then I kind of never really lost contact properly. Like we're still liking each other's pictures, commenting, all that type of stuff. You get me? And then one day we just spoke, and then we just started making plans from there because I can see what Preem's on. Preem could see what I'm on. From time everybody's got the same vision, and man know that if man connect the dots, then the vision can be even bigger and broader.
Yeah.
Then why not? You get me?
Yeah,
that's how we come together and linked up and then had a little meeting. You get me? We spoke. And it's just energies, man.
So what is the kind of official situation? What is the official business relationship between the two of you?
Right now, Preem is managing me, so I'm under Wallstreet management.
Okay.
So I've got my own little label thing that I've set up to release my music, but it's under Wallstreet management.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So that's R3AL Ent under Wallstreet management. You get what I'm saying? Okay.
Well, I think we got the video. We got the video to show.
Yeah.
But what for people who haven't seen that new video and haven't maybe heard your music before?
Yeah.
What can people expect from you? How would you describe your style?
Basically, energy. That is the main thing you have to see from me, because that is what I try to give out. I try to give out energies and positive energies if I can. You get what I'm saying? Some people might listen to certain of my lyrics and think, you know what, that's about negativity. But guess what? I'm gonna say it in a way that makes you feel good. So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's not things that I haven't seen, or some of it's things I've been through. Sometimes I might talk about something that I haven't personally done myself, but my brethren just went through that, or my cousin just went through that, or my uncle just went through. So realistically, what I do is I touch on things that people will understand.
Okay.
Enough people will get it twisted and think, oh, because you said this, you think you're a bad man, or because you done this, you think you're a bad man. Nah. I'm just smart, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm just using my brain. If I know that this is going to trigger a happiness in you, or a sadness in you, or it's going to trigger something in you, why would I not say it, bro? Because that's how you get followers, listeners, streams, all these things. You get me? Like, I've realized that my music I might not be thinking that this is touching people the way it touches people, but I came to Bristol Eskimo dance, bruv, yeah? And I'm not bougie, fam. I'm the type of man where I'll perform and then I'll go in the crowd, bruv, and go and buy a drink and chill with the people, fam. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So boom, I'm in the crowd and a man's come up to me, you come up to me. This, I don't know if the youth, this is a Bristol youth we're talking about, you know.
Yeah.
If the youth sees this, he'll know exactly what I'm talking about straight away. The youth says to me, listen, yeah, I was gonna take my life, bruv, yeah? Now, because I was listening to you, it gave me the confidence, bruv, yeah, to not do that. It gave me the confidence to want to live on and go through. And that there was a big turning point in my music. Just that one comment from that one supporter, you know. I thought to myself, rah. So regardless of what I'm saying, it doesn't really matter what I'm saying, you know. It's just the expression of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. If that can give somebody, one person, the will to live, just one person, bro, that means my job's being done.
That's big, though.
You get where I'm coming from?
That's big.
One person. If I could save a life, one life, then my job is therefore being done. To be fair, yeah, I started off making music for myself. I started off like, you know what, I just make this for me. You get what I'm saying? But I realised that I've got a talent that I can spread, and I got energies I can spread. So then I've vibed off it and continue to do it. And now I'm trying my hardest to please everyone as well as myself, because every music I make, it's always, can I better myself? Can I better myself? The only competition I've got is me, you know.
Yeah.
I don't look at any artist you see out there, any figures, nothing. None of that is competition to me. Only thing I see as my competition is me, the man in the mirror. You get where I'm coming from? And that's what drives me. That's what keeps me going forward, because I'm always trying to better the last thing. You get where I'm coming from?
So, what's your future plans? Where do you want to be? I'm not going to say 5 years. Where do you want to be this year? This year, I want
to make some landmarks, to be fair, because as an artist, I do feel like an underdog, even though I've been well known worldwide in music for years. When I mean, like, we're talking 10 plus years, I've been known around the world in different countries, different places for 10 plus years, but I still feel like an underdog, and I still believe that the UK crowd, like, alright then, there's a lot of musicians shining, you know, but I still believe that the fans don't really know who are the real musicians in the UK.
Okay.
Now there's a few people I look at and I say, you're a real musician, you're a real musician, you're a real musician, and there's other people who I see that you've jumped on a wave, you've jumped on a wave, you've jumped on a wave. You get what I'm saying? There's a few people I can directly say, you're a real musician, and I see myself as one.
Yeah.
And I kind of, this year, I'm kind of put myself back out there and make everyone understand this is what a real musician looks like. So it's all good and fun, and we can all dance to the tunes and everything. Yeah, good, bless, cool. But now I'm going to show you what a real musician and a bar wizard looks like. You get what I'm saying? That's the category I put myself in. Lyrical wizard.
Wicked.
Shouts out Dirty Dogs, you get me? Because that's a big influence.
Alright, so what's the name of it? Dirty Dogs is sick, actually.
That's a big influence in my life.
My favorite project was Exium still. I don't know all of his catalogue, but what's the name of your next project? Or the latest project that's out for people to go and check out?
The last project I did was Spring 17. You see the latest one? There's been a little politics, yeah? So you know what I'm doing? I'm changing up my name because I'm rebranding myself.
Okay. So
I'm changing up my name to be around my rebranding of myself. So I'm not even going to let the name out like that yet.
Okay.
Because it's not fully decided.
Yeah,
so it's going around the rebranding of me, and the rebranding of me is being the real ENT.
Right.
Because I've just recently come away from not come away from it, but I was a part of Stay Fresh, but Stay Fresh isn't really a thing like that again, you get what I'm saying? So now I'm kind of working on rebranding myself as solo artist, because I've never actually done that with my career.
Yeah.
My whole career I've been in a crew or group, like I've been a part of a collective. This is the first time I'm focusing on myself properly. Do you get what I'm saying?
Big things.
Proper things.
Alright, well listen bruv, respect. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, man, it was good.
Big things.
Big things.
Yeah. It's good to let the people know what else is going on out in the scene. So we're gonna basically play the video. So, bruv, introduce your video.
Before I introduce the video, boom. Basically, Bristol. I need to let you guys know you're gonna see a lot more of me. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm working with Wallstreet, and we're gonna turn this up like real up. I'm gonna bring this energy to Bristol. I need you just to understand. But yeah, this is my new video, my latest one with featuring P Money, Bad Man. Yeah, it's called Gyal Wanna Know. Shouts out to all the gyal that do actually wanna know. Shouts out to all the gyal that wanted to know since we dropped the video. Hold tight Chanel. Hold tight Chanel because she played a big role in this video. Bad gyal, you get what I'm saying? And boom, that's.
Alright, wicked. And listen, stay tuned, folks, because when we come back, we're going to finish off the last bit of the interview with Preem, alright? Respect, we'll see you in a second.
Don't wanna know when you're broke, but when you got dough. Girl wanna know, man, when you're on road, but when you're at shows. Girl wanna know, when man are popular and you got couple of followers. Girl wanna know, it's all for the hype and man run. No, but they don't say no when girl wanna know. Girl wanna know. Girl wanna know when girl wanna know. Girl wanna know. Girl wanna know when girl wanna know. Girl wanna know. Girl wanna know when girl wanna know. It's all for the hype and man run. No, but they don't say no when girl wanna know.
That girl wanna know when girl see dead. Go when they see dead. Girl see lambs, mashed up nuts, man do it on a regs. Camera, phone, lights, hands and heads. You with your gal and you both walk by, but when you didn't clock, she gave me the eye. You took her on a date and bought her lubes. I smashed within the first 25 minutes of when she jumped in a ride. This is recline. No car crash, just a bump and a I said no car crash, just a bump and a grind. Hop inserted with girl from time. From when I said sip some wine and dine, I will find your boom thing and make her mine. Oh yeah.
Don't wanna know when you're broke, but when you got dough. Girl wanna know, man, when you're on road, but when you're at shows. Girl wanna know, when man are popular and you got couple of followers. Girl wanna know, it's all for the hype and man run. No, but they don't say no when girl wanna know. Girl wanna know. Girl wanna know when girl wanna know. Girl wanna know. Girl wanna know when girl wanna know. Girl wanna know. Girl wanna know when girl wanna know. It's all for the hype and man run. No, but they don't say no when girl wanna know.
It's funny how you wanna know now. I thought you was trying to hold out. You saw the whip and saw the bike, and all of a sudden you give blows now. My teeth's gold now, too fold out. At the shows where I didn't spend a penny on my album. Too late, you're sold now. Didn't wanna come then, but you wanna roll now? Nope, sorry, sold out. You weren't trying to give me nothing, so I backed off. You wanna send pics of your back off? Allow it, back off. I already phoned you from Hern Hill, cause I weren't trying to jack off. I ain't gonna lie, it's so funny though. But I chase no gas, they got it bro. They're on to me, cause they can see I got money. But the thing is, I've always had money though.
Don't wanna know when you're broke, but when you got dough. Girl wanna know, man, when you're on road, but when you're at shows. Girl wanna know, when man are popular and you got couple of followers. Girl wanna know, it's all for the hype and man run. No, but they don't say no when girl wanna know. Girl wanna know. Girl wanna know when girl wanna know. Girl wanna know. Girl wanna know when girl wanna know. Girl wanna know. Girl wanna know when girl wanna know. It's all for the hype and man run. No, but they don't say no when girl wanna know.
Lisa and them gal there, Shanika and them gal there, Sabrina and them gal there, Rena and them gal there, Natalie and them gal there, Tasha and them gal there. I came with crooks and them man there. Then I looked and there's 10 gal there. There's even gals there. Everybody link up. Free drinks, my brother, it's a drink up. Forget lobster and cocktails. Put the bottle on the table and make it spin blood. Now everybody's going in blood, getting up to things you couldn't even think of. They didn't wanna know before, like rules they have to get me. Now they can't forget me.
Don't wanna know when you're broke, but when you got dough. Girl wanna know, man, when you're on road, but when you're at shows. Girl wanna know, when man are popular and you got couple of followers. Girl wanna know, it's all for the hype and man run. No, but they don't say no when girl wanna know. Girl wanna know. Girl wanna know when girl wanna know. Girl wanna know. Girl wanna know when girl wanna know. Girl wanna know. Girl wanna know when girl wanna know. It's all for the hype and man run. No, but they don't say no when girl wanna know.
Positive energy, yeah. Positive energy, yeah. Positive energy, that's what I'm on, and that's what I'm meant to be. I'm about that positive energy. I know that positive energy. I'm like positive energy, that's what I'm bringing.
Yo, welcome back to the Ross Barnett Show, everybody. I just want to say thank you to everybody who is still tuned in. Big up, we're still here with Supreme from Wallstreet ENT. I just want to say big up to Deadly and R3AL Ent.
You show it on the back of your team though, because that's the hardest part.
We'll do that at the end.
You can see the back of mine.
We'll do that at the end.
There's no repping.
Wallstreet.
Yeah, repping.
Alright, look. So let's fast forward to today, man. Deep Green.
Yeah.
First of all, how did you get down with Deep Green? How did that association come about?
Because he's a big deal, right?
He's doing his thing.
Because he's a big deal, right?
Listen, how did the association come about?
He's the biggest deal this month.
Okay, yeah. We'll come on to that. How did that association come about?
Deep Green hollered at me on Instagram in 2016 to do a tune.
Okay.
He just hollered at me on Instagram. And if you know how antisocial this brother is, only now I can appreciate how sick that was that he hollered at me.
Okay.
He's the most antisocial person I've ever met. He doesn't F with people. But yeah, I met he hollered at me for a tune, and to be fair, at the time, it was sort of them times what I was saying when things wasn't that cool and
okay.
Do you know what I mean? I just said to him, I got a generic answer I give to people, I'm working on my project and that's what I'm focusing on. But realistically, I was just in depression, bruv. I just wasn't rapping. I wasn't writing jack shit.
Okay.
But when you say that to most people, they start getting in their feelings and they'll just like unfollow you or stop liking your shit. Cool, whatever, I don't give a shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he didn't. He kept liking, kept following, kept commenting on certain things. And then he was like posting up one or two things like my freestyles and that. And then I like go into his page because me, I'm the same. If I'm not really cool with someone, I'm not checking your page and going down. And this is another thing as well. A lot of people think that I might know a lot about what a lot of other people are doing, and I might not, and I might saw this, and I don't know what man are doing who are not doing stuff with me. It's too much. The internet's too big. I'm not watching no one. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So when I started seeing that, when I started seeing that basically he was still interested, I started checking his page a bit, and I started seeing that certain things that he posts, like he's got like the same sort of morals as me and that.
Okay.
I thought this guy like that's something I would say like. So I stayed in contact with him, and as I said, he like reposted one or two things, and then we started talking, and then I didn't even check his videos, bro, because I'm just. Do you know what I mean? I'm in my, as I said, I'm in man's in depression, put on weight, man's not even on that.
Yeah.
I just do it. I'm posting just for the sake of people to not forget, man. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I'm not even in it. So then I started to look at what he was doing, and I was like, yo. And he said, yeah, man's rating this Wall Street thing, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I checked out a couple of his videos, and then he got together with my brother Montana Bay, who put this song F the Feds remix. It was Moolah S's song featuring Montana Bay, but Montana put together the remix,
right?
Scouse Trapping Trims and Deep Green.
Yeah.
Now, I shot the original video. Because when I say we have to kind of put it into the fact that I started, because that whole thing when I had that El Mino guy that was shooting like the 30 videos in a year or the year and a half with T-Dot and Huts and everyone, he basically ran off with man's equipment. You get me?
Okay.
Yeah, he ran off with 6 bags worth of man's equipment. I got like 2 bags of it, and he ran off with the rest. And I had to be chasing him around London. I couldn't get him. Do you know what I mean? He was doing things like shooting Skepta videos and this man's videos with my equipment. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I've been through some shit out here, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So after about 2 years, I said, cool. I've saved up some money again, and I said, I'm going to go in again. And I got some equipment, and I met Distinct, and I said, yo, Dave said he was doing some stuff. I said, yeah, try this. Things started to come together. Do you know what I mean? So we ended up shooting Moolah S's first video for F the Feds, and then the remix with Deep Green, Trems and Montana Bay. And then, that was the first time like we put a proper storyline together, and I was doing some other stuff. Shout out to my brethren, Twisted Reverend. We was doing some stuff with him from before that, and Demand Him and that. And that was the first time we kind of got it together. Made this video. It come out sick, effing sick, so sick that it touched 500,000 views yesterday. So go and check that out. Moolah S F the Feds remix, 500,000 views from the rapper director Supreme me on YouTube now. Check that out. It's not a game. But that was basically when people started to take man a bit more serious than that. But before that, me and Green was talking about doing stuff. When he came down to record the song, before we even knew it was going to be that big, we had like a 5-7 minute, because everybody was there, so we just went outside our 7-minute conversation. It was mad. We just said, yeah, I'm on this thing. He's from Sheffield. He's from Upperthorpe in Sheffield. Their postcode is S6, so his thing's up 6. Do you know what I mean? That's what, just like I'm passionate about Bristol, he's passionate about Sheffield. Do you know what I mean? So as I say Wall Street, he says up 6. So because he's the main artist
we say up 6 Wall Street. You know what I'm trying to say? Wallstreet ENT. But you know what I mean? That's how we kind of linked up. From we met on that day when he recorded the thing, we just said 5-minute conversation. We're effing each other. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And that's that.
Okay. And then I guess kind of to bring it up to today, all of the work,
shout out to Deep Green though.
All of the music,
all of the work, all of the videos, all the music, you kind of just breezed past it. Let's just be clear. Deep Green released 14 videos last year. Obviously, I directed about half of them. We put out a mixtape this month on the 11th called Down 5 Up 6 mixtape. It's available everywhere. It's the best mixtape you are going to hear from an artist you never heard of. I tell you that straight. Have you heard it yet?
Yeah, of course I heard it.
And tell them then.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I got that shit on Tidal, B.
It's hard.
Yeah,
No, it's exceptional.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's so exceptional that Charlie Sloth played the song Narcos that my guy John Barry, aka DML, produced. He is the last standing member of Wallstreet Entertainment. Everybody that's been in Wall Street knows who DML is. The white guy with the big hoops in his ears, smokes all day. He probably could smoke out Snoop Dogg. He produced the beat. That's my brother, you know. That's my brother, you know.
Okay. Is he from Bristol?
He's from some next ends.
Or like Milton
He
Keynes
found me on Facebook like how many years ago, and he's been my rock ever since, blood.
Okay.
Shout out to DML. Shout out to his dog Skins, man. And basically, he produced a song called Narcos because Deep Green said, "Oh, I want to beat because Deep Green's slow, bro."
What do you mean with that? The process of making music?
With people, like he's not following you. He's not He's like me, but worse. So he put on his Snapchat, "Oh, I want a beat to go with the Narcos." DML whipped it up in 12 hours, sent it to him. He made the beat. He made a song the next day, and then basically it was on the mixtape, and that's the biggest song. Like Charlie Sloth was like, "Yeah, this is the biggest song on the mixtape."
And then is that what led up to the Fire in the Booth?
No, because we was on the Charlie Sloth plug tour last year. He did a plug tour for the album. But here's the joke. Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, but obviously you was going to get the Fire in the Booth because you was on the Charlie Sloth plug tour." No, it wasn't that easy. We didn't get booked by Charlie Sloth. We got booked by O2. So just as long as everybody knows that, it was a graft. We got booked by O2, and then they asked Charlie Sloth, and he said, "Yeah, go on, do your thing." So that's how we ended up on the tour. He didn't book us, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
People think, "Oh yeah, you was..." No, it wasn't that, do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Since then, we talked to him, he said, "Yeah, I'm going to get you guys in next week or the week after." You know what I mean? Obviously, he has to do what he has to say, what he has to say.
He got in presence of people.
We was 20 deep. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So we got to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so basically, he's he ain't hollered at us until we put the mixtape out and we played the tune.
Right.
He said, "Yo, Narcos is hard." Man's like, "Yeah, but could we get a date?" He was like, "Yeah, Thursday." He was like, "Oh shit, 3 days time." But luckily, Deep Green's had the bars for a while.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's how it worked. That's how it worked out.
And it's doing well, yeah?
Yeah, it's doing well. It's got like over 70k views in 3 days. Do you know what I mean? That's the highest number we've ever had on the internet.
Okay.
We're still building. You know, we upload all of our stuff through Link Up TV. Shout out to Rashid. Shout out to Tevin. All them people over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They you know, they were squeezing us. Now they're more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Free with us and that. And that's it, really. Yeah.
Okay.
But Deep Green is the best artist in this country. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. You listen to his mixtape, you listen to the depth of his bars, the flows, the beats. You're not telling, like, please argue with me.
Deep Green's decent still.
He's very sick. But you see, until you get to a certain level, you won't have him agree with me. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. We argue about music all the time.
No, he hollers at me, "Oh, what do you think of this man's man?" I'm dead.
Yeah.
It's like pretty, but I'm dead.
But the thing is, it's funny because it goes both ways.
Yeah,
innit?
of course.
I'm very old. I just want to say quickly, big up to Sham. Remember Sham from Malaysia?
Oh yeah,
Sham He's hollering. He said, "Big up to Preem."
No,
Big up to Sham.
That was a hard body engineer, and we wanted to keep him, but he left us.
Salute.
I remember I've always had a studio from them times, you know.
Yeah, a long time ago.
4 or 5 studios. You see a lot of man, they talk this and music this, but they quit. There's some guys that like to do this, but they quit. They might quit for 3 years. They might do the wifey thing and the kids thing. Preem don't quit, fam. Preem's been here the whole time. So don't ever compare me to these other brothers. They can say they done this, and then I have been here the whole time trying to make it work, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But shout out to Shams.
Shout out to Sham.
And all of that. But I want to do some big ups before I forget, man.
Go, big up.
All right, let me see. I had to write it down because I don't want to forget, man. And if I did forget, you just know it's not a hating thing. Let me see.
I got notes, yeah? Digital notes.
I have to. Sit there, man. What, do you want to say that and what to say?
Just say what you said. Bruv, this is your...
I just want to big up some people from Bristol that are doing music and doing it well. Do you get me? I rate JO117 doing Sick and Grime, Dimpson, Dubs. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, my favourite artist is Jibster. Do you know what I'm saying? I had him early and I seen the talent in him and he's gone on. He's probably the only person that's gone on to still do well and progress in music sonically.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Spa, obviously he's with him. I want to shout out Supertonic because they just lined me up before I got here. Shout out to Barber Lee. You know
Salute to Barber Lee.
Shout out to Bristol Custom Clothing because they just got these t-shirts like half an hour before the show.
Okay,
I would have checked other man, but I just didn't want to put them under that kind of pressure.
Okay.
Shout out to my sponsors, Chosen Few Athletics, Sports Nutrition UK. Those are my guys. Been supporting man for years. Dirty Burgers.
Salute to Dirty Burgers. Shout out to Marcus. He actually rung me today. Still.
I seen him today still.
Okay.
Shout out to Queen Esoteric, aka Chanel. She's in my new video that was just played. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that was doing it. That's been doing their thing. You know, MTG, I Am, Digit. Do you know what I mean? Like, shout out to Skrilla and the Mogul Minded movement. She's hard. Young black sister doing her thing, awarding people with shit in this city, and no one else ain't doing that. So I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we won something. So.
You won something? Yeah, what you win?
We won best TV, radio, and online presenters.
Raw, and I just acted like I didn't know that, just for your sake.
Nice.
Shout out to Mogul Minded. Yeah, man, and shout out to my team. Shout out to Devon. You know, that's like my artist in Bristol. Because I always wanted to bring my artist in Bristol, but as I said, certain politics, people didn't really want to believe in man and what man was doing, innit? So, but Devon's still there. He just had a baby. Shout out to Devon.
Okay.
He'll be back soon. Yeah, congrats, man.
And he's from Bristol, yeah?
Yeah, he's from Bristol, man. Born and bred.
I think that's important, you know.
Of course it's important. Of course it's important. I just wish he would just take it a little bit more, you know. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of people in this city, they just move too slow and stuff, you know what I'm trying to say? But he's the most talented artist I've known, other than Deep Green right now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so obviously that's gonna...
Shout out to Right Star.
Big up Right Star.
My producer from Day. Shout out to Scooby, my in-house producer at Wallstreet ENT. Shout out to Young Pack. Shout out to Looney. Yeah. Shout out to Alex Beresford though.
Yeah. Lightning Lex.
Skating on ice.
On ice and dancing with the stars and all this thing.
Yeah.
He went and promoted Deep Green's mixtape.
Okay.
More than Bear Man from the Ends. And he's on Doing the Weather. He's the realest.
Do you know what? This is what we spoke about this before.
And you know what? Sorry. I learned to not keep friends in music. But I got one friend in music. Friend.
Okay.
And that is Torch. Shout out to Torch K.
Okay.
That's my guy. He has helped me out in some real tight spots. So we'll shout out to Torch.
Yeah.
Love that guy. But yeah, that's all my shout outs, man.
You sure?
I'm not sure, but we can't keep it going all day.
We can do a little video afterwards.
Yeah. You can just post it. And
You know I got you, bro.
Yeah, you got like 10,000 followers. It's all good.
Yeah, you know I got
like
you. I got you. Right, so this what you're talking about you know artists working hard and stuff. I want to know from your perspective, what does Bristol, what the Bristol artists or the music scene have to do to grow to get where you are, basically?
All right, I think, and I'm not nowhere. I'm at the bottom of the food chain because that's my mentality. I could come on and be Jules, this, rare. P Diddy's got one earring that outclasses my whole life. That's how I think. So just stay humble and keep grinding because you never know how far you can get. We're probably gonna have to do a part 2 to this, isn't it?
We can do a part 2. Come
on. When my album drops.
Yeah, that's
cool.
Part 2.
Cool.
But trust no one, yeah.
No.
Jesus.
No,
Christ.
I change names all the time because I evolve as a person, bro. And I keep changing my titles, but now I stop announcing them.
Yo, me and Preem spoke about 2 years ago. It was like October. He's like, yeah, fam, I'm gonna do that. I'm like, fam, make sure you close it out and do it.
People, I keep evolving as a person. So the titles change. Some of the songs end up being cool, and then some of the songs don't. I'm a perfectionist, and this is why I need a manager, but I ain't got one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So keep going. What do we need to do?
What do we need to do? Because like, I don't think it's just I think it is music, entertainment, clothing, all these kind of things. We're not where we should be. And what is obviously you're doing a lot of, you're everywhere.
I'm doing some bits.
You're everywhere. Do you know what I mean? So what you know, what can you tell the people out there what we have to do as a whole city to just blow?
Do you know what? I have to commend again JO117 and his Cheese and Bread movement, because to me, since I've been doing music in Bristol, they are the closest thing that have been pulling the city together in different directions.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's because, you know, there's a couple obviously black man and there's one white guy in there, and then they're so cultural, being on that St. Paul's, Stoke Shroff kind of strip, how they kind of move. But they are pulling the city together, do you know what I'm saying? And I haven't seen it like that in a long time. But what we need to do is put our best foot forward, yeah? So what I'm saying is, a lot of people in Bristol, they are caught up on this big word. The big word is called nostalgia. Nostalgia means old school. Get with the new school. See who's doing what now that is progressive and is really into what's happening today. I see a lot of men like to big up this man and that man. Before they even big me up, they big up 1,000 different men that are all on some old school thing. I'm not even on that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Put your best foot forward, innit? Who's doing the best music? Who's making the most links in the industry? Who's leaving the city and doing different things? You could support me, or you could support some artists that I'm doing stuff with. Do you know what I'm saying? Like someone like Jibster, he's bucked up with, you know, people like Dutch, Steph London's like brother, and that he's met people and played them songs. That I'm not going to put his business out in the street, but he's made a couple moves that are more proactive than a lot of men. You can't just sit here, burn a CD and try and sell it and not put it out properly and expect you're going to be, do you know what I'm saying, global and not local. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And people need to understand that. A lot of people are championing stuff that is like this. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And that is, and you need to support your own. Do you know what I mean? Stop dick riding other ends. Do you know what I mean? Support your own. When you see me put up a video, you see this man or you see that man. I didn't big up bloody Official Recordings.
Okay, salute to
big
Official Recordings.
Official Recordings.
Yeah.
Wish, Dashvilles, Gilly. I don't think he's with them no more.
Nah,
yeah, shout out to Gilly.
Shout
out to Jeannie Marie. She's been doing her thing for Times Square as well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ellis. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of the man that's keeping this thing alive. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to. I ain't got no problems with people, bro.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just about this music. But obviously, I will stand my ground. Do you know what I mean? Anybody else that is talking this and that, I don't really see a lot of it.
All right. I got a question.
Yeah.
This is a question from Kai. Big up to Kai. Kai wanted to know, who's your top 5? He says UK or US rappers, but I'm going to say UK. Who's your top 5 UK?
I barely listen to US man no more.
Okay. That's how the scene's progressed, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Don't need to.
Yeah.
I haven't been listening to man for time, but you know what? I'm so proud of the scene at the moment. Like, I went to the other day, I took my daughter to, shout out to Lexi, shout out to Sean, you already know what it is. I took my my daughter to the K-Trap show.
Yeah.
And she was there with Lowski was there. I don't know if you know Lowski's a young guy doing this thing. And they were just going mad, and I just looked at her and I was just thinking, bloody hell, like, this is what I wanted when we was trying to do music back in the day. The scene has grown so much, you don't need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you check the new lineup for Wireless,
it's
that's
like
crazy. 60% UK, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm seeing man that I know with millions of followers in the States on after, like in the
work.
It's
small. The second line. The second and third line. Yeah.
So,
you were saying this not too long ago, though, that these people that book these shows that need to start looking at the homegrown talent.
Yeah, there's that as well.
And that is happening.
There's that as well.
Alright, give me your top 5. Top 5 UK, bruv.
Well, my favourite rapper in the UK.
Don't say me.
No, my favourite rapper in the UK is Deep Green.
Okay.
And that I have got biased reasons for that. And I know the amount of material we have coming out.
Okay.
But other than him, my favourite rapper is Blade Brown.
Right, okay.
Other than him, my favourite rapper is Jay Spades. My favourite rapper is Wretch 32. My favourite rapper is K-Trap.
That's 5.
No, I can do what I want.
Yo.
I'm the king of Bristol.
Yo, have you seen the logo on this screen? Yo, Cream.
I'll leave it at that. And I like this new Birmingham guy. This new Birmingham guy called Mowgli. I rate him.
Okay.
He's hard.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my top 5 in the UK.
Alright, so you got an extra one in still. Man gave you a 6. Yeah. You got Cream, man. You gotta relax, bro.
No, because I gotta get it out. Shout out to the logo in the ring though.
Okay, yeah, and there's just one more
thing.
And
the Wall Street on there.
Salute to Wall Street. But look, there's one more thing we got to officially acknowledge you for. So last week, guys, and we was talking about the GoFundMe page that one person backed. Shout out to that one person.
Yeah, one person.
We need to check who that one person is.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I got some goodies for you.
We announced last week that we have now had a Mac computer donated to the show to help keep things running smooth. So I just want to say thank you to Supreme, my guy, Mr. Wallstreet BS5, donating. Thank you.
No. Listen. Man don't even want no praise. These man have been doing this thing for what, 2 years on SoundCloud and all that. Yeah. He's my brethren, but it's got nothing to do with the fact that he's my brethren. Why man even done that? The Mac's been there. I don't use it that much. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I got other Macs and that. But these man deserve it. Do you know what I'm saying? So seriously, you man deserve it. I told you when you tried to give me all that, yo, bro, like, nah, you man deserve it, bro. And I don't like to see man go fund me, because they're not, I'm not being funny, bro, but they're not going to donate, blood, for you to get that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So we got to help each other, people. We got to help each other. So when you see me do my thing, you see them do their thing, or you see anybody else that doing their thing, support it, share it, because end of the day, that's the only way we're going to get out there. Yeah. But yo, you've had some good interviews, man.
Nah, respect.
That Lisa Marie Carter one.
Oh.
Yeah, she's sick, innit?
That was so inspiring. Yeah. Shout out to Lisa. Like, I ain't seen her for years, but when I saw that, I was like, yo.
Shout out to Lisa for.
I was like, yo, I gotta get my weight up. You know, I was like, yo, I gotta do my thing. You get me? But
that's what people should be making you feel. Though.
Of course.
Yeah. And that's the right way to feel about when these kind of positive people come on the show, man. So, look, I just want to say, bro, thank you for coming and joining us. We're going to have to do a part 2.
Yeah.
There's obviously so much going on.
We had to cut it down. Deadly came in, started doing his life story. He was just supposed to promote the single. Nah, shout out Deadly, that's my guy. But yeah, man's gonna come back, man. Hopefully with Devon after he goes platinum.
Okay.
And you know, this Fire in the Booth thing, what everyone's going on about, I just want to make everyone know I could have done Fire in the Booth with anybody from Bristol because I believed in them that much, and I could have pushed them if they believed in it to get that far. Do you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't have to be me now, but man just have to believe in themselves, bruv. Or someone has to believe in that man. Shout out to is it Jade Ferron?
Yeah.
Another young manager in Bristol doing his thing.
Lucky House Management.
Yeah, he's all over the place. Shout out to them, man, there, because we need managers. Artists need managers because they're like children. They need looking after. They think too much and they're too aware of themselves.
Okay.
People, they don't understand that though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? And that's the difference. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that I didn't mention. Do you know what I'm saying?
Salute for coming through. Alright, guys. Well, look. I think that's been a big show. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We've definitely enjoyed it. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in. Thanks to everybody who's contributed and commented. We see you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Please, if you haven't already, and even if you have, share the show right now.
So did you say it was the highest viewed show so far?
Yeah, it was over 100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, over 100
so yeah,
views
salute
at
to that.
time. Well
to
over.
that.
Yeah.
I keep saying it. Life's all about progression.
Yeah.
But anyway, this episode is gonna get.
Don't try it.
This episode is gonna get uploaded to YouTube as well, guys. So keep an eye out. So for anybody out there who hasn't got Facebook, and I know there's a ton of people who might be like, "Oh, send me the link. I get it myself." The episode is going to be up on
Check
YouTube
out my
soon.
new video and my single Zoning out now on iTunes, Spotify, all of that. Check out the hardest rapper in the country, Deep Green, because it's clear that I know what I'm doing, right? Yeah,
you're showing improving.
Deep Green, down 5, up 6 mixtape, available everywhere. Album coming out later this year.
Salute. All right, over to Barnett to just close this thing out, yeah?
Yo, levels.
Gang.
Yo, I remember when I used to work in Top Shop, saving up money just to go to Napa. Got called by this guy to go work in his shop. Got yardie girls coming up to me, offering me snapper. I ain't finished yet, Benny. Don't you dare. They used to call me the Foot Locker Bully.
Real talk.
Jeez. Putting on people's trainers, pulling their laces like pulleys.
I got tats on my skin, but I got scars from the scraps I've been in.
Come together a little bit.
Love, you get me? It's a Bristol thing, it's love. It's not a hate thing. It's not no postcode thing. It's right now, it's just a music thing, a real thing, you get me? Real, recognized real.
There's a lot of kind of influence from unorganic foundations.
Like, we got so much talent in Bristol, and like, but if you walk through ends, you'll see like so many guys that can fuck up a beat. But it's like they're not getting that recognition.
Everyone knows I'm the best, but I guess that they kept it a secret. Cause they don't wanna shoot videos anytime when they get me to feature. Come true and I turn it to iCity like I be flexing with Nina. Man can't tell me in my city, I'll start pressing the Nina. This year I'm trying to get my passport stamped like recorded delivery. Listen to BS5, she's over there and she's ordering Tiffany's. Loyalty before royalty and she's always into me. Why is your girl's nickname's MOT? I know all her history.
What the fuck is the scene saying in Bristol? Sim City TV.
Up insane with the flow of my wordplays. Dumb sick, come with something to turn the stage upside down when I run in much straight up.
In 1968, St. Paul's Festival, which later became St. Paul's Carnival, was set up by the committee. St. Paul's Carnival, one of the most well-attended and vibrant of the city's annual calendar of cultural events, which takes place every first Saturday in July. It is a celebration of African Caribbean culture which has established Bristol's heritage and identity. Over 100,000 people attend this event, and up to 1,000 participants from local schools, communities, groups and stages, sound systems and a wide array of stalls selling food and crafts. To come to St. Paul's Carnival 2015, then please go to our website for more information and updates at www.stpaulscarnival.org.uk.